This is probably how a lot of this series is going to go. Avs have to find a way through the blockade. Kempe far corner, working to the hash marks. Lets the shot go, deflected, kick loose, and it rolls right to Wedgwood. He'll settle it down with Artemi Panarin in the neighborhood. 26 games with the Kings for Panarin, 27 points, 9 goals, 18 assists. At 19 goals in his 52 games with the Rangers this year before being traded.
Where'd it go? I just lost it. Hold on. It disappeared. It went gone.
21 goals in 7
okay, it's there. This is right information.
Playoff career. Face off to the left of Wedgwood, left side of the ice. Brock Nelson can't win it.
It's not. Oh my gosh, dude.
Kempe. Clark lets it go. Deflected. Broken play in front, and they miss again. Artemi Panarin.
1 second, guys. Just gonna fix this.
That's the second miss on an open net today for the LA Kings. Avs are running into each other in the loose stick. They're down 1. Panarin stick handling to the point. Panarin, top of the near circle, cuts to the middle. Parker Kelly doesn't have a twig. Panarin lets it go. That misses over the top. Kelly throws a hit. Clark over for Drew Doughty, down low. Kulak gets in the way. He's held up by Panarin. He can't get loose. Kings still have the puck. Behind the zone, Edmondson towards the net. Tip save made by Wedgwood, and he hangs on. Then LaFerriere from on the ice gives a two-hand chop to Val Nichushkin. I'll take a timeout. 9:36 to go in the second. Sam Olinsky, upon second viewing, got a hold of Panarin on that open net try.
Oh, Minecrafter.
Saved the goal for the Kings. It remains 0-0.
I'm just fixing some information here, and then I'll get right to it all.
Andy Lindahl. Hey, Colorado, here we go. Stanley Cup playoffs are finally here. You've got game 1 of the Avs and Kings.
Here at Ball Arena in Denver.
Whoa.
Break it down. Also, we'll have a full preview of the Nuggets and Timberwolves game 2 tomorrow night.
Well, Yev was here less than 3 minutes. I think that's a new record.
Kreckman and Lindahl. Weekdays 3 to 6. Altitude Sports Radio. 92.5.
When you're hurt, your case isn't just about the law. It's about the medicine. I'm Dr. Joseph Ramos, emergency medicine physician and attorney. I know how injuries happen, how they impact your life, and how to prove it in court. Don't let
You're gonna
your
get me
case
triple T
be
when
a
you get
guessing
V-Bucks?
game. Ramos Law.
That's
the
your
only
prerogative.
firm led by a medical doctor
Oh wait,
and
hold on.
attorney.
No, not that. I
Come
don't want that one. I
experience
want this.
the doctor-lawyer difference.
When your project demands safety, reliability, and skilled craftsmanship,
Hard to believe it's still a scoreless hockey game.
Local 68, our electricians complete over 10,000 hours of training, deliver industry-leading safety performance, and bring the expertise needed for commercial, industrial, and renewable energy projects.
We're gonna be warming up here. We're gonna be a tad bit rusty. That's nothing too bad. That's copyrighted. I can't run past that. I'm playing a freaking ad in my hockey game. You know what it's show. Just doxing the state that I live in. Okay, let's go to my YouTube so I can see the actual live viewer count. Alright. You're playing Fort with your best friend, that Minecrafter guy. Yo, you dragged him in here with you? That's awesome. Let me go forward. Fortnite. Okay. These buns. I'll trust that. Okay.
Avs have only won 32% of the faceoffs in this game. They win this one.
You're not? Well, I don't know what to believe now. Ninja.
Penalty coming up on Quentin Byfield, and he saved a 3-on-2. He had the puck. He put it off the glass and then slashed the glass in frustration. He's headed off. Here's the call.
I almost just threw dynamite on the ground and would damage myself. You know what? That's fine now.
This was a nice play as McKinnon was off to the races. It was going to be at least a 3-on-2.
How are we today, chat? It's been a pretty chill Sunday for me.
So the Avs will get their third power play of the game. 3 shots all came on that second power play in this period.
Welcome in, peoples of the internet. Uh-oh, what was that? This was an short rifle. Okay. Nothing too bad. Getting some pretty good early game loot. I'm gonna go up here. Okay. This way. I see gunfire. I want to go this way. Go towards the danger.
Trot out to the blue line, takes the drop pass, he'll keep himself McCarr straight up the middle. McCarr
I should do sub games. I'll wait to do sub games until I get my code, which should be really soon.
And blows the whistle. It was not corralled by Anton Forsberg, and that was almost a highlight.
I'll probably get my code within the next week or so. So it'll be easier to do sub stuff.
Through Cody Ceci, trying to go short side on Anton Forsberg, who made the save. If McCarr had any
if I get my code on Thursday, I promise we can do sub games on Saturday. Is that a good compromise?
Wins this one. Cantry back to McCarr. Watkins in the pressure. Now it's a Landeskog.
Oh, there's some barrels here I can get. Wait on that real quick.
Five-car pilot McKinnon.
We will definitely do sub games. Definitely. Once I have my code and you guys can start getting into custom lobbies. It'll be easier, I promise. And all you'll have to do differently is be on my region.
That power play lasted 40 seconds.
Do it now?
So
holding?
Might not be the worst thing
on who?
Open up this game a little bit because
let me through this wall. Thank you, Fortnite.
Watching paint dry at times. I mean, it's not
watching
much of a hole.
paint dry.
Just puts the arm on the left shoulder, and Armia feels it, and he goes down to the ice. I mean, in the Stanley Cup playoffs, it's
what on?
It's got to be a little bit more than that.
Welcome in, Sam.
The Academy Award. He is playing in Hollywood after all. And so it's 4-on-4 with 8:45 to go in the second period. Still scoreless here in game one. Face off back in the Colorado end.
We got a subscriber, W. I will emote here in just a second.
McKinnon and Lehkonen round out the other two. McKinnon trying to get through Drew Doughty does. McKinnon hands it off for McCarr. McCarr down the slot, a top block. And now Trevor Moore will skate through the neutral zone.
What was this guy doing?
Across the blue line.
Me up.
Doughty out in front, taken by Nathan McKinnon, 3-on-2, and they're on their horses. McKinnon.
Better AR, grab the mobility, and let's go. Oh, so close. I can hear these announcers are getting on the edge of their seats.
Drew Doughty in the way of a shot. McKinnon backdoor feed for Taves, that misses. And now Sam Malinsky arrives. I told you, a little more space would do the Avalanche.
Okay, so the email. Here's your email.
30 seconds to go into 4-on-4. Malinsky at the deep slot. Toe drag. Looking for help. Malinsky keeps it himself. Brock Nelson moving towards the center. Now Malinsky at the point. Down to the hash marks and down the Chushkin. He'll power around Mikey Anderson. Down the Chushkin. A shot misses.
Whoa. This is a close hockey game. This is going to be a fun series, I can guarantee that. Let's get this guy.
And then a brief LA Kings power play. Doughty, far corner, tapped at
thanks for following, Yasin. Status log in. I'm going to log in, chat.
Second power play of the game. They're over 1 so far. Kopitar all the way over for Adrian Kemp.
We're locked and loaded.
Brant Clark at the point. Kopitar, is Panarin working the near side. This goes
wish I had like siphon and regular.
The LA Kings bench. Fortunately, unlike what happened to Jared Bednar a week and a half ago, it doesn't hit anybody. And
where's this player's footsteps? Right there?
7-11, grab a Slurpee. Go in our second period. 27 seconds to go in the Kings power play. Still scoreless here in game one. That guy is civilized. I respect that. He wasn't crazy and didn't start doing weird stuff. Kings have not given a ton of space out there. At least this game is more watchable than Carolina-Ottawa yesterday.
Reload the SMG. I almost got my head chopped off by a freaking sniper. Able to win it back for Clark. Trying to get there. Clark one-handed. That's crazy. Back up the wall. Panarin waiting. His backhand feed finally makes it to Byfield along the far boards.
Line passes to Ferrier. 12 seconds to go in the power play. Down in the corner, scored by the Avalanche for a moment.
What is Bro doing?
Clark lets it go. Puck settles along the dasher board. Hacked by LaFerriere.
There's another person I saw doing a battle over here.
Five-field, the pass back door. Goes through the crease. Nobody home. Avalanche can't clear the zone, but at least the power play is over. Nice set play there by the Kings, but they didn't have the personnel.
Bullet drop. Thank you. Thank you, Fortnite, for being nice to me today. Honestly, bro, this could be a win if I walk in and don't like make any bad decisions, you know? I'm like one hit away from getting purple for my shotgun.
Defensive zone draw for the Avalanche.
I should do duos OG no reason. No, no Phil, no reason. What? Huh? I need to get inside this building.
Landeskog will take it, wins it back for Kulak. Through the neutral zone, settled down by Cody Ceci. Off the boards, and now with his head down, Jared Wright. Hammered by Landeskog along the far boards. Connects to Ceci up top. Blocked in front. Rebound is there.
Oh!
Once and twice and thrice.
No, it's unfortunate. You know what? It's Showdown. Still no scores in his hockey game. It's ridiculous. Whoa! Okay, who did that? Get over here. Evie. That wasn't Evie, right? Doesn't Evie skin? Bright Blue Pants. Chapter 3, Season 1. I have that same character. People thought I was a Nintendo Switch skin. We're rolling with just, yeah, it's easy. I can tell.
Keeping the Kings in this one. 20 saves on 20 shots. Still has a shutout. We remain scoreless. We'll step aside. These are the Stanley Cup playoffs on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Avs faithful, choosing aluminum makes you the MVP. Like a top-shelf slapper or a game-winning assist, aluminum makes an impact. Whether you're cheering from the stands or at home, you can.
Where'd that one guy go? Oh, he's over there. Okay, I'm gonna go chase him.
AluminumAssists.com to be a part of the action.
I'll do LG here in a little bit. I'm just doing some reload. Fortnite, come on! Fortnite. Rats.
You know you can't watch all your favorite sports without a beer and a brat. Hi, it's Francisco from Rhine House on 14th and Market.
You won't stream tonight?
Catch all the football, hockey, and basketball at Rhine House. All the action is on 30 big screen TVs. Enjoy house league German brats, house-made.
It wasn't your last death?
And all the best German brews.
All these survivors.
For the home teams. Rhine House, before, during, and after the games at 14th and Market near Ball Arena. Let's go.
Spring is in the air at Century Casino Central City. Join us every weekend and show me the bunny. Win $100
wow.
free play.
My aim is so trash right now.
Join us on Fridays and earn a gift of the week. Spring is the theme.
I just got a notification from YouTube Studio saying you guys should subscribe.
Century Casino Central City.
If you aren't already, hit the subscribe button. If you aren't subscribed already, I should have said.
The Avalanche on the
Altitude Sports Radio Network. Doing Fortnite and then the ads happened, so I guess I'm doxxed. Chat, I'm not in Colorado.
5:26 to go in the second period.
I could have swore someone was gliding over here, right?
20 saves.
Whoa! I must have jumped off the side.
20 saves shutout. Had 3 shutouts during the regular season. Did Anton Forsberg. This is won by the Kings at the far boards, and it's hacked.
Let me go forward. Fortnite.
Should be icing on Los Angeles, and it is. Icings are brought to you by your favorite appliance store, Mountain High Appliance.
Need this.
Locations in Colorado. Visit mountainhighappliance.com. Nature's McKinnon, McCarr, Taves, and now Arturi Lehkonen.
Where's this action coming from? Oh, behind the hill?
Not exactly tired legs.
Or on top of the hill.
For the Kings, Drew Doughty having a word with Kendrick Nicholson.
Come here, avocado.
Doughty bumped into Jack Drury, and that caused him to go into Anton Forsberg. The Avs had scored off a Logan O'Connor shot.
Out of here.
Disallowed. Avs thought that Doughty initiated the contact, which he did. Thought they had a good case for goaltender interference to be waved off, and apparently the war room in Toronto disagreed. Which is where the decision comes from. Why it shouldn't be made by
is the hand cam doing its job, or is it being hidden by chat?
Beyond me. Face off to the left of Anton Forsberg. McKinnon wins it cleanly back from McCarr. Takes the shot. Now Taves lets it go. Forsberg missed it, but the puck went wide.
Yeah, put the puck in the net.
Knocked down somehow by Drew Doughty. He'll send it up the boards. That's off of McCarr's skate. Goes right to
Three
Scott.
players remaining.
The try. Save made by Wedgwood.
Where's my crown?
Right back into the glove of Wedgwood.
What player had
Settle it down. 5 minutes
my
on
crown?
the nose to go in the second period. No score. Forsberg still 20.
There has to be a player in that bush.
33 years old.
Where's the other one?
His first NHL playoff game. His last playoff game of any kind.
Come on, wherever you are. You can't hide forever.
With the Lake Erie Monsters, he won a Calder Cup championship with Jared Bednar. Forsberg's 5-1, 148 goals against, 944 save percentage, and
this is mildly confusing.
Games. But versus the Avalanche,
We're lurking around like little weirdos. Oh, come on.
In the National Hockey League.
You're out of zone, dude. What are you gonna do?
All those years in Ottawa, as the Avs stretches stay outside. Brock Nelson right up the middle, had it poked away.
You're not getting forks, I see you.
Nelson keeps it for a moment, trying to stick handle through. Valenchushkin now. Parker Kelly towards the net block. Kelly has it back. Tries to free up there. The car left it wide. It's on the leg into the screen. And play stops again. Kings getting in front of a lot of Avalanche rubber.
No, dude!
More block shots in this
Oh no. Oh, that was so triggering.
Through some jams and score a goal in this one. Changes are made.
It's chill though. And we'll find that guy. And I will congratulate him.
Will go against Quinton Byfield. McKinnon, 77.8%. Can't win this one. Nate's just trying to get around Anderson. Puck is free. McKinnon has it towards the net. Save made. Forsberg. Rebound score!
Boom.
We're up all night.
Not to get lucky. Avs up 1-0.
Mr. Dependable, always when you need him, Arturi Lehkonen cashes in on the doorstep. His 27th career goal in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And the deadlock is broken. The ice is cracked. 4:31 to go in the second. Lehkonen has the
Sorry if that was
Avalanche up
loud.
1-0.
I'm excited about hockey.
McKinnon threw it towards the cage, and Lehkonen just worked through Drew Doughty.
If you guys want a complete scoreboard of the full day of hockey, go over to my long stream, where it's the regular 1080 by 1920, or 1920 by 1080.
Alan Roach.
Let's go! Scored by number 62, Arturi Lehkonen.
Lehkonen with the goal for the Avalanche.
His first goal of the playoffs, assisted by number 29, Nathan.
What are you guys' thoughts on the Chapter 2 map?
McKinnon to Lehkonen. McKinnon, 71 assists in the Stanley Cup playoff career.
I like this Chapter 2 map a little bit because it's nostalgic in a way, but at the same time, there's not a lot of cover. Oh, wonderful. I need to watch the FNCS so I can get that spray. I'm like 19, like 2% off from like completing that drop goal. Oh, let's go to Logjam Logging. Does they seem
points per game in the Stanley Cup playoffs. This is best all time. 7 goals, 11 points in last year's series versus the Dallas Stars and Nathan McKinnon. Lehkonen 3 goals and an assist. After the draw here, Burns creeping in. He lets it ride, and he misses high.
My jam track is louder than the hockey, so I was like I have to tone in and like listen to everything happening on my other screen. I didn't want to shoot that, but it happened anyway. Okay, where should I go next?
Through him, and now It's
Press this fight? Okay, I will press this fight.
down the near flank, just onside. He's knocked over.
Reload. Hang on.
Pried loose by Nicholas Wall. Landeskog working along the near side board. Centers it. Goes all the way through to Burns. Burns towards the net. Deflected. Rebound is there for Wall. Trying to go through his legs.
I thought they were going to score again. I was hearing the announcer get all like angst and shit and stuff.
Armia flips it in. And it's whacked wide with a paddle of Scott Wedgwood off the boards. One-handed further up the wall. Colorado trying to clear. They can't. Bouncing puck fought off. Kings are changing, so that's just fine. Settled down by Brent Burns.
I apologize if you guys wouldn't see my crap. I'm crippled. I'm crippled, okay? That's where I got the idea for the hand cams, because I want people to actually see that it's like a real thing, instead of just me claiming it. It's better to have evidence than to just have it loosely hanging in the air as information, you know?
Skyward goes Samalinski, turned it over, but back to assist is Jack Brewery. Into the skates of Yoel Kiviranski.
This game has been very commanding in the favor of the Avalanche.
O'Connor stays with it. He'll slap it behind the net. Drew Doughty waiting for Los Angeles.
I hear someone opening bags.
He'll just stay there. Drawing the ire of the crowd. Hellenius out towards center ice. As this is flipped in by Matthew Joseph.
Okay, so let's go into travel time.
He'll collect, and Al puts it on the backhand of Sam Malinsky, who wraps it in. O'Connor, near side forward, denies that exit. O'Connor wants the center, does. Blocked by the Kings.
Instead, just decided, you know what, we're gonna jump this guy.
In front of both benches, he'll get to the red line and launch it in. Quentin Byfield behind the net for Moore. To the far point, Marty Natchez is waiting. Natchez tried to force the pass in his own zone, blocked by the Kings. Now they have it up top.
Getting a hold of these.
Edmondson lets it go way over the top of Scott Wedgwood, and that's going to go the distance with 1:55 to go in the second period. Lehkonen has the goal.
Where shall we go next?
White on Rice.
Ooh, a llama.
Panarin squeezes through the neutral zone. Panarin right up the middle of the ice. Panarin had it poked aside the last second by Devon Taves. Back in front for out of his reach.
He's had to fly away out of range.
That slap shot misses. Settled down.
That's some pretty good aim, not gonna lie.
Behind the net and Panarin waiting. Panarin on the forehand to the point. Dumoulin shot towards the net. That ricochets wide. Parker Kelly receives. Again, the Avalanche can't clear the zone. Kept in by the Kings. Panarin behind the net. Keel McCarr can't get there. Panarin throws it back door. Out in front. Taves whacks it clear, and that won't be icing. Waited perfectly as the Avalanche get out of a jam. They're able to make some changes with 72 seconds to go in the second period up 1-0. Dumoulin trots through the neutral zone. Ryan Dumoulin holds. Shot save made by Wedgwood. No rebound anywhere to be found. You can look. You ain't going to find it. 65 seconds left in period 2. Boy, Kempe and McKinnon had a battle royale going in front. Kempe actually shot
battle
McCarr in
royale.
close, and that's why he couldn't go behind the net and stay with Artemi Panarin. Man-on-man defense and the superstars.
Figure we have auto sword to the side.
In the first almost 2 periods. Seems to be the name of the game. Brock Nelson.
And W Minecrafter. Nice.
Left side of Wedgwood.
Oh, Darth Maul.
Behind the net, Manson will settle it down. Launches it near side boards. Down the Chushkin will keep it. Shrugs off the pressure.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Down the King zone. Down the Chushkin.
Here you
Flips
go,
to the far side of Nelson. He holds away from Drew Doughty. Landeskog tried to send it in front. Block. Works to get it back. Chops it free. Doughty is there. Off the glass and out to center. Waiting is Josh Manson. He puts his glove to stick. Up the middle of the ice, intended for Gabe Landeskog, intercepted by Drew Doughty, tipped in by the Kings. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Burns ahead, down the Chushkin. Belt high pass for Brock Nelson, knocks it down. Kings able to get it back. And now Doughty, down the center ice, Byfield.
No homer.
At his own line, into the path of an intended target. Lehkonen kicks it for Nicholas Waugh. 2-on-2 Waugh.
We lost 2 times and leveled up 7 times. Heck yeah. Who the fuck voted for Ellie to win? Flip them. Maybe all. We're not going to discriminate here. Because I have strong faith in all these playoff teams. I'm just hoping for Colorado to win. And we can just all say at Dallas, dude. That's what we can all agree on.
Colorado back in 2022.
I don't think Dallas should go.
27 goals.
Other than that, everyone else can Have free at it.
Four of those were game winners on their own in the 22 Cup run. That
I feel like Montreal can do pretty good against Lightning.
Face out one back for Taves, and that one-timer misses. Yamatar has to get back. Denies. The lead pass for LaFerriere.
That's stuff I'm learning, like, to just accept teams, because I'm learning how to be one of those like, analyst people and stuff like that.
Lifted high in the air.
So there's that. Ow. He kind of blinded me there.
By Brock Nelson, he'll hang on. Period 2 is through.
Your parents don't like you.
Finally get a goal to count it.
That's insane. That's insane. That's just flat out. You know what? Bleep, 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 bleep. That's what I just saw. Okay, so now that it's going to be the intermission, I don't think that 5-2 would be the final score anymore. Because who's going to score, like, 4 goals in that whole period between the two teams? Very solid defense. It is more watchable than the Ottawa and Carolina game. Let me go forward, dang it. Dun, dun, dun. Haha! Success. Oh, give me this pump. Pump shotgun. I'm alive. I'm dead. You know what? Oh, gee. I can't handle this right now. Oh, I don't want to be sick right now. How difficult or easy is it to effectively use falling item in Fortnite Reload? Flapjack rifle. I don't. Difficult or easy. Falling item is too weak. It's mildly strong. Chances of finding it very common. I don't mind it. Playing this from the Battle Pass. And OG Fortnite. Here we come. Chat, do we crack a Mountain Dew? We crack one open? I'm gonna make Vital my lobby track. Is it not called Vital? Is it really not called Vital? Unless it's just my favorites. And yeah, that's what I thought. Where are you hiding? That's my question. Not that one. What's this one? I don't mind that one. Where is Vital? Am I scrolling too fast? Or am I just not seeing it? Frick, man. I'm grabbing a Dew. BRB. You're voting LA? What? And don't worry, I'll also try and listen to the other games as well. Oh, give the same amount of attention to the home team. Oh, not Tilted. I can't go Tilted. Snobby. The real question is, did Yev get in? The snipe. Okay. It's just showing the recap of the game right now. That's still intermission, I believe. Because I'm hearing Connor McGahee and he's just... Oh yeah, that's a recap. Okay, let's go Snobby Shores for real this time. So I was doing it to shake off people who choose to snip. Okay. Can't find these players. Visit named locations 4 out of 8. Those are crazy numbers. Not really. I'm just being exaggerating. Alright, to get Lecky. That's the AK? I thought I had a regular AR. So I was comfortable with... I'm sorry, Jinx. It just had to happen. Oh man, now I feel bad. I like wearing a Jinx skin. It'd be super cool if I got the Vi skin too. Trap. Give me the trap. Thank you. I want the trap. Give me the shotgun. Fortnite is not cooperating right now. That's a lot of shots on goal. Chat, what was your guys' favorite Fortnite season of all time? And it could be Chapter 1, it could be Chapter 7. This is a very open discussion. This place is a wasteland where no players grow. I don't see a sign of any intelligence. These players are hiding. Oh, there's a player over in the hill. I just saw. Did Yev get in this lobby? Is he stream sniping? Chapter 2, Season 2, the first time you played with your friend? Heck yeah. That was the first season I ever played. To be honest, that was, I played at the very end of that season. I don't think you guys would even consider it, and, like, the exact, like, date of the start date part of, the season, because I started with, like, a week or two left. I don't like how these players are hiding. Yesterday I was accidentally getting, like, I didn't realize it till I was looking at my VOD. I didn't realize that I had 500 frames a second on this monitor. Why do we have 9 minis? We have 9 minis, chat. On account of having 9 minis in my inventory, let's try and aim for 10 likes for the first 35 minutes of the stream. Which means 5 likes in the next 5 seconds. I'm kidding. You guys don't. Ah! Ah! Damn! I lost to a triple Q with a crown. Oh, it is in shop. Oh, wonderful. If we get ice skates in Fortnite, we should be able to have NHL themed skins. And why is TTT on the best selling slide on freaking the shop? The Stars did get stomped. Did you guys see that game? Should I ping the Discord servers that we're in so I can get like more people in here? I'll do it after this game. Paradise Palms. Is this place a hot drop? I can't tell. I go here all the time sometimes, and it doesn't ever give any indications that it's popular. Hit any players with an impulse grenade once? Are impulses even in the game? Oh, this place is mildly popular. I like these announcers. The Flyers radios people. They sound so like overjoyed with what they're doing. Just, he scores, but like in a higher pitch, like scores. Man, Philly's got some pretty fun people. That is a wild take. I will not be repeating that. That's a wild take, not gonna lie. This freaking sucks, dude. Art. Maybe it's not too bad. It's just terrible at close range. Totally let you and your friend join, like totally. Yeah, but I'm not doing. I should, but I'm not doing gear stuff today. Yeah, it's getting kind of dangerous, not gonna lie. I had to reload everything. Did Phoenix really fold their game against Oklahoma? I mean, my siphon, Fortnite. No one has to know. Reminds me of Chris Griffin when he said like, shh, no one has to know. I can't do Chris's voice. We might actually hit level 300 this season, chat. Bottom of the 6th inning. That was weird. Well, that takes care of one thing, I guess. Where'd that come from? What? You know why Whipstein and Diddy let the kids? Bruh. That's crazy. Do this. Should I legit add the scores to my... will I have room for that on this? Not really. Transform. Stretch the screen? Oh, that's terrible. I don't like that. I kind of mortarized it. Down the mountain. Fit to screen. What? You don't like dudes? That's nice to know. That's barely moving. Let me just put it down here. Is that visible for you guys?
Local. As always, get a boost from a sold-out crowd.
A sold-out Ball Arena.
Here at Ball Arena again for the 9th straight run to the Stanley Cup. 9 seasons in a row with the Avalanche have qualified for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Them in Tampa Bay, top of that list.
Oh, I got a text. Come on.
Avs in burgundy and blue going right to left. The Kings in white, black, and silver the opposite direction. It is Brock Nelson and Quentin Byfield at center ice for the draw.
What is this skin? I don't recognize it.
35% from the dot.
Is this the Artemis?
This one away from Byfield. Back from Malinsky. Right side circle. Kulak left side. And now Parker Kelly.
This has got to be Artemis.
In the neutral zone, overskated by Brock Nelson, who would get it deep behind Anton Forsberg. And that crowd come to life. This is LaFerriere. Pushes it around the outside of Kulak. Shot save made by Scott Wedgwood right into Sam Malinsky. He'll
turn the
blast it off
speech
the
on.
glass. Was that kept in? Yes.
I will
Malinsky has it
later.
back, though.
But I feel like it'd be better to turn it on when I have more consistent chatter, so it's not just the same person saying stuff over and over again. Like if we can get the viewership consistently staying at 15, I'll turn it back on.
It is Drew Doughty who will settle it down. Left side circle in his own zone as he moves out towards center ice. McKinnon knocked it away. Doughty recovers. Lehkonen will swat it down at center ice. That too goes off the body. It's a
If we can keep it at 15, then I'll,
Cale McCarr will get there first. Powers a backhand at the near side wall. Lehkonen taps to the center. But Brant Clark is waiting there. He'll go back for
Boogie Bomb. Yeah. We can keep viewership. Yes, at 15, I love
Set to
him.
the side for Taves at the near side wall. Kempe and Lehkonen tied up. Loose puck there for Nathan McKinnon. Working 2-on-2.
Where's the guy that was over here?
Back for Los Angeles. McKinnon holding. Down low. Nate just a one-time misses glove side.
He's that not good.
Will go the distance. Manson involved in
What?
the foot race. Wedgwood now for
That's
Lehkonen.
not good. I'm so dyslexic.
Kadri for Nicholas Waugh at the blue line. He'll shovel it deep. He had Burns behind.
Dance. Oh, come on.
Cody Ceci, nice play.
Dance.
They go crashing in.
Mother
Waugh
trucker.
loses puck. Lost it for a moment. Works to get it back. Couldn't connect with Josh Manson at the point. They have to retreat as it's flipped in by Scott Lawton. Guided aside by Scott Wedgwood. Kadri.
I'm trying to get him to dance.
Nice play by Kadri to get it into the King's zone. He's all alone though. Landeskog there late. Jared Wright gets through a hip check. He'll dump it in.
I need to find like this song vital for my lobby stream. Welcome in SGB.
Kulak behind his own net. Jack Brewer in the red line. He was deemed to have interfered with Anton Forsberg.
And I'll swap it out for
on a Logan O'Connor goal that was disallowed. The only reason he made contact with
What was this
Forsberg
playing?
was bumped in there by Drew Doughty. The
It
NHL
was a chapter
see it that
3.
way for whatever reason. The
Frick, man.
explanation was short and sweet.
Yeah, it's that. There's
saying that Jack
currently
Brewer
2.
interfered with Anton
I need
Forsberg.
15
No
in
mention
here.
of
Don't
contact
can you
with
turn it
Drew
back
Doughty.
on?
That's the whole reason. That's the rest of the story. 17-18 to go in the third period. Puck is tipped into the stands here at Ball Arena. Somebody else will go home tonight. In the Centennial State with a souvenir frozen vulcanized rubber disc. Nelson Nichushkin and Parker Kelly out there with Burns and
I
Josh
feel like
Manson.
it's just better if I keep it off when I'm running at like 2 or 3 viewers,
Nelson will take the draw again against Biden.
so I can just
Biden
read
wins this
like
one
personal messages.
for Doughty. And he'll bring it up the middle of the ice uncontested. Swings it near side.
Eggman. Egghead. And it's not Eggman, it's an Egghead.
Manson with that long reach gets it
One
ahead for
Punch
Parker
Man, I
Kelly.
know.
Underneath for Brock Nelson. Gets through one stick check. Now along the red line.
Egg.
Burns will send it in near side. Puck along the dashboard through Mikey Anderson. Now it's
You like
Kelly
Ninja?
back to the point. Rolling puck.
Ninja's cool.
Manson barely gets it to Burns. Has to knock it out of midair. Finally slapped deep by Brock Nelson. Slowed up by Anton Forsberg. Anderson again. By Parker Kelly. Back to the point. Cale McCarr. Brings it near side for Taves. Towards the net. Gordon strike in on Anton Forsberg. Parker Kelly is hit by 2 LA Kings. And 3 times. Mikey Anderson cross-checked him. Excuse me, LaFerriere.
7 votes and about 71% are saying Avalanche are going to win.
After the whistle, once took a 2-hand chop to the legs of Val Nichushkin, and then here Anderson was battling with Parker Kelly. He was knocked down by Mikey Anderson, then Drew Doughty, and then LaFerriere was the 3rd man in. Never mind the 2nd man in. LaFerriere was the 3rd man in to throw a cross-check. No penalty has been assessed.
Chocolate bars?
Face off to the right of Forsberg, left side of the ice here in the third period.
Are you referring to that word?
Shots are 23-18.
Aren't you a bit young to be saying that word? Let alone Canadian. I never heard a Canadian say that word.
LA to center ice, right, run over by Taves.
Overcooked?
Puck is loose for Cale McCarr in his
That's
own
crazy.
zone. Misses Taves, turnover
That's
here
just
along.
ham.
To the point, Taves got in there. Taves is shouldered aside by Ceci. Borderline interference there. Taves.
Borderline
can't get the loose
interference.
puck. That was right on the borderline of a possible interference call.
Fair enough.
On Cody Ceci, who sees the Avalanche in the first round for the 2nd straight year, last year with Dallas. Cale McCarr turns back deep. Puck taken away from him by Jared Wright. Armia throws a hit. Nathan McKinnon digs it out. Natchez back underneath for McCarr. He'll pirouette through the neutral zone.
Keep getting the
McCarr
same
to
dang
the center circle. McCarr
sniper.
goes wide right in the King zone. Slings it near boards for McKinnon. He'll tap it to the corner. Centering feed blocks.
Pop this, I
Natchez
guess.
right up the middle of the zone. That misses. And Sam Malinsky makes sure that his defenseman that he came on for
One's whipped by
the puck.
Licorice.
This is a dicey pass from Nicholas Waugh for Kulak, and the Avalanche have to go backwards.
That's not how you use
Malinsky
licorice.
now for Kadri.
Or make
Give it
a
back
jump.
to Lehkonen. Down the boards, he's run over.
Pineapple.
Back to the Kings.
I don't have a pineapple man. It's just Smile.
For Nazem Kadri, that's in his skates. Back to his stick. Kadri. Stick handling behind the Kings net. Kadri on his forehand. Off the far
I cast manual breathing.
As he gets away from
Level restarted.
Kadri stick handling behind the zone. Leads it for Nicholas.
300 meters away. Deadpool is not on King Ice.
He's
not on Team Ice Team.
Centering feed. Wall on the backhand. Pushes it back for Kulak. Towards the net and hit a body one more time. Kadri can't get a shot.
Ooh.
Turnover with Nicholas Wall with it. Wall drops it for Kadri. Top of the near circle.
Go watch One Piece and do dishes if you're so streaming. You'll be back. Alright, thanks for stopping by.
What is happening?
Where's this ice cream?
It's not often that I am speechless, but I am speechless after that one. Kadri had a chance on goal. A sliding LA King. Boy, that is an absolute right-footed trip and a slew foot on Joel Edmondson on Nazem Kadri. They don't call the trip.
Really? That wasn't a trip?
That is literally unbelievable. Burns' a shot. That's deflected to the corner. Stick is lifted. And now Burns.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch it,
Kings
dude.
lifted up. And
watch it, buddy. Ow.
Drury back with it. Sends it off a stick. Here's Logan O'Connor off the weird bounce. O'Connor, he scores!
Score! Okay, that's not there.
OG's playing, baby!
Let me just go back. Not in here.
The first one got called back because of goaltender interference. This was a broken play at the Kings line. Not many knew where the puck was except for Logan O'Connor. Over the head of Edmondson, over the broken stick, and he goes high glove on Anton Forsberg. For Logan O'Connor, it's his third goal in his last two playoff runs, and the Avalanche have doubled their lead. It's 2-0 Colorado.
And it's 2-0 Avalanche. Why is there something over my eye?
And don't even share records. You'd imagine something.
Yeah, please have my other
where
screen.
everyone
Thank
worked
you.
together on the same team. And your next doctor visit isn't across town, but often right down the hall. What if a place like this already existed? At Kaiser Permanente, all of your healthcare comes together to keep you healthier and make life easier. Kaiser Permanente, a better idea for healthcare.
You know you can't watch all your favorite sports without a beer to brat. Hi, it's Francisco from Right House on 14th and Market. Denver sports fans catch all the football, hockey,
.50 to go in the third period. Game one, Avalanche and Kings. Colorado has a 2-0 lead over Los Angeles. Wanting the latest playoff ticket info sent straight to you? Visit ColoradoAvalanche.com/playoffs to sign up for drops and deals to be the first to receive special deals and last-minute ticket opportunities. Face off one by the Avalanche in the Kings zone. Cale Makar walking the blue line down the slot. Makar's shot.
Where
And
they?
it's fought off with a glove by Anton Forsberg.
Cool.
Launched back to center ice. Taves spins on the backhand. Cale Makar works it down the near wall. That rolls off the wrist of Leverrier.
Isn't that the festival trick, right?
Back at their own line, Trevor Moore has his pocket picked by Cale Makar. This is offside on the Kings. Moore didn't hear Cale Makar coming. Few do. And it is offside on LA. Any rebroadcast of this game. However, tempting is strictly prohibited without the written consent of the Avalanche
ridiculous. I
National
don't like this game.
Bert Simpson injury
Nice
lawyers
span, we make it for men.
on the line, call 303-790-2525. If you've been injured, contact Bert Simpson. Good lawyers, changing lives. Neutral zone draw just outside the Avalanche line. Penalty box side. Landon's got. Nelson will take it. Landy isn't even on the ice. Not sure where that came from. Won by the Kings, as is tradition. Sent in. Kulak got a piece of it. Turned it over for a moment, and now Parker Kelly works it ahead for Valnichushkin. He avoids a hit from Edmondson. Launched back in by LA. Settled down by Brett Kulak behind.
I think this character is very solid.
Waiting for it is Nelson. Got a piece of it. No ice in there. Forsberg has to come out and play the puck.
I was assuming Team Ice King hit their first landmark.
I'll have to watch back and see what happened there. This is worked up the near boards by Parker Kelly. Ran into Brant Clark, among others, including Andre Kopitar. Puck is stuck in the corner left side of the Avalanche zone. 12:44 and taking to go in the third period. Avalanche have a 2-0 lead. Nelson works it loose. Valnichushkin trying to get to it down the near wing. Nichushkin holding, shooting. Save made by Forsberg as they close the wickets. And he'll hang on.
Oh, hey, the Rockies are winning.
5 to go in the third. Again, Avs up by a pair. Yeah, Clark ran him over, and then Clark's stick got up in Nelson's face behind the plate. That was a high stick on Clark that got missed. In this game, that's brought to you by your local Colorado Buick GMC dealers. Nice stick. Landeskog is on the ice now. He'll take the draw right side of Anton Forsberg. And it's won at the last second by Lawton. Should be icing on LA, and it is. This comes 12:29 to go in the third period. You can upgrade your playoff experience with Avalanche Premium Seats. Enjoy the game from a private space with in-suite catering, VIP entry, and some of the best seats in the house. Visit avalanchepremium.com to learn more. You will not want to watch a game any other way once you watch from the suite. Landeskog the draw again. Waugh against the boards. Kadri at the slot. Burns and Manson at the point. Landeskog wins it back for Burns. Shot is blocked. Landeskog can't get to the rebound. He was tangled up. Jared Wright, the loose chain, along the far board. Suffers a hit from Nicholas Waugh. Backwards now for Cody Ceci. Down the near side wall around Landeskog. Tapped in by LA. Armia and Josh Manson goes shoulder to shoulder. Nice hit by Manson. Puck is at his feet. Burns will send it off the back of the net. Pass for Nicholas Waugh doesn't work out. Dumoulin walking the blue line. One-timer from Lawton. Tipped up over the top and hit the back of the net as Armia again.
Where?
By Josh Manson. Waugh turned it over. That no-look pass has to stop. Finally, it's forced to center ice, and they're going to call a penalty now. Armia. His second dive of the game, and there's no other way to describe it but that. Then he spears Nazem Kadri on the way past. Armia went after the
that guy kind of sucked.
behind the net, suffered a hit from Josh Manson. Landeskog and Armia. Landeskog skated out. Armia. That is less of a trip than what happened to Nazem Kadri on the other end. Joel Edmondson with the slew foot. They say that Landeskog did the same. So power play for the LA Kings. 11:50 to go in the third period. A 2-0 Colorado lead in game one. Nelson will step in for the draw against Andre Kopitar. Kings over 2, but they win the draw.
Oh, it's
Kopitar
aim.
perfectly back. Pressure coming. Devon Taves will get a stick to it. Can he clear? Byfield gets in the way. The answer is no. Taves works to get it back to the point. Kempe got handcuffed for a moment. That bypasses Byfield through Taves. Now Panarin for Byfield working the near side half wall. Kings are set up. 20 seconds gone in the power play. Byfield lets it go. Save made by Westwood. Smell the glove. That one was on a zip line for
I
the
need to put that
near
in
side
that other
circle, and
spot.
Wedgwood spared it.
So I can quickly cycle.
Through a screen even and hung on. Kopitar was right there. The puck was coming
This game.
straight at Wedgwood's nose. Face off to his left. Jack Drury now will take the draw. He's 5 of 5 in the hockey game tonight. Or today, depending on where you are, including where we are now. That's his first loss. Byfield has it again. Near side circle, Byfield. Up top for Adrian Kempe. Back for Byfield. Doesn't take the shot. Byfield lets it rip. Fought off. It's in the blue paint. Wedgwood covers it up as the referee lost sight of the puck. Quentin Byfield was debating whether to pass or shoot. He saw enough bodies in front, so he let it go. Did it take a deflection on the way through? No, he's trying to pick the far corner. Wedgwood actually made that save.
Alright, it's actually trying to go for a win. Chat.
End of his right pad.
Gee, when can I apply for my creator code? I need to figure that out before I do any like sub games. Welcome in, viewers of the internet. Today we're doing Fortnite and listening to hockey games. If you guys like sports, if you guys like Fortnite, you're in the right place. When can I reapply for my code? Fortnite creator code.
Nelson can't win the draw. Kings the third one on this power play. Kempe all the way over for Artemi Panarin. Down to the corner. LaFerriere waiting below the goal line. Now they'll switch spots. LaFerriere to the far side circle. Panarin throws it in front. Off a body. Bounces for LaFerriere. Kempe lets it go. Misses the net. Manson, can he clear? No. LaFerriere kept it in. Kempe again. Taps it to the near side. Boards and Byfield behind him for Kopitar. Has got turned around. Now back for Byfield. Reaching in. Lets it go. Fought off again. Rolling puck. The Avs can't clear again. Boy, the Kings are just in the right spot at the right time to get that out. Burns camped in front. Backdoor feed. Byfield has it blocked. It goes right to down the Chushkin. He'll deposit it into the Kings' end. Avs stuck with it. Didn't overcommit. Stayed disciplined. And got the bounce they were looking for. 30 seconds to go in the Kings power play. 10:20 to go in the third. Brant Clark down the near wall. Taves jousting with Lawton. Trevor Moore spins away from Taves. O'Connor got run over behind the play. Taves steals the puck. He'll send it down ice. There's a lot happening behind the play in this hockey game that is being either ignored or flat out missed. For a reason, there are two referees. Halfway mark of the third period. Kings on the power play for 5 more seconds. McCarr forces this loose. Taves slaps it up the near boards. Golfed down the near wall by Lehkonen. Forces his way through a check. Dowdy towards the cage. That misses. Power play for the Kings is over.
Are these players?
Shot short side. Save made by Wedgwood. Nathan McKinnon picks it up. Motors away from Jared Ryan.
Huh? I thought I get
blue
clobbered
lines,
in the middle of that.
No, barely crossed into the neutral zone. Cale Makar did his very best, which is all we can ever try to do. Offside on the Avalanche.
All right.
Take a timeout. 9:35 to go in the.
I like Jules. Can I favorite the item? I like this one. I don't mind this one. I was gonna say it was Eevee that couple matches ago. Where is Eevee? It's a bright version of that character. I'm just play as Fabio Sparkle main. What styles do you have? Oh, you don't have very many. I still favorite the skin. Hey, favorite. Also like Condor. Sunny. Charlotte. Twin, but only that version. Twin. What else should I also favorite in my locker? Peter Groffin. That'd be chaotic. Aphrodite. Emma Frost. I guess. No, I won't add Emma Frost. Chaos Director. Baymax. Should I add that as a favorite? What are his styles? Oh. Makes sense. Okay, so back to random. Random skins. I'm gonna look down. I can't see anything. I didn't do this. You guys can only know what skin I have until I get into the actual game. Chat, what skin is it? I can't see. Oh, I wanted to change my Walker song. Frick, man. I can reapply for my creator code in 8 days. The wolf guy. I can't remember his name. He's like a shadow agent. Okay, so where should we land? I have some pretty good luck landing here. Both times I won in Battle Royale last night after stream, I landed in that POI. Why do I hear the choral chorus? Are you down here? Should I do a video series over this summer of getting a win with every Fortnite skin in my locker? That would be kind of chaotic. I'm holding the title. I need my camera. You can't see these scores. If you want to see the scores of the hockey games today, I have a YouTube Live where it's the long form of this stream instead of tall. And it's got the scores from today's hockey games. What? Huh? At minimum. The car's down? The Kings are really playing dangerous today. Let's get this car and we're gonna hunt. We're gonna hunt some players down. I think I overflew that by a couple feet. What was he shooting me with? What was that? A revolver? Where have I seen that skin? Is that Master Chief? Or is it the other version of the Halo skins? That is nothing close. Can't tell what that is. But there's some more player hunting. Sandy sheets. Sandy strip, never mind. Oh. The Avalanche are just putting it on the Kings right now. How did you get past that? Egregious. Agreitous. What was bro doing with the foundation? If you need to do it that bad, go play duos. Where'd this guy go? Why is it that every player I run across runs? Right, come on, give your balls a tug. Where? I don't... I don't see where that one guy went. I lost the guy. Where's my bounty? Come on, chat. I'm gonna try and upgrade my shotgun here. Do I have enough? I do. Why is this Jonesy just camping? What am I doing, chat? I can't upgrade the Super Shredder. Where? Come on. Oh, dude. Rockies are up. Oh. You catch my streams in like 10 minutes until bed. Dude, rest in peace. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Making sure that both the scores on my long stream are also in here. Is this on the right one? It is.
Down the Juiskinen at center ice. For Brock Nelson, got a touch of it.
I should also unmute this.
Parker Kelly.
Yes. What's up, Flipsy? How's it going, Flicks? And that's where I can't show the ads.
Win with the
So I'll
right
just
plate.
put you guys in my gameplay and have that sound playing. Is that a dog? Alright, good night. You hope I win a lot and aspire for greatness. Heck yeah, thank you. Have a good night. Once this supply drop. I won plenty of times last night, even those after stream. So I should have that momentum carrying, right? Why not TTS? Because I don't have enough viewers to be doing TTS. If it's just the same person texting like every few seconds here, it doesn't do what it's intended to do and let everyone be heard. I'm dead. I want to go back to wearing just full-on skins. I'm gonna go, but actually put on Eevee. Eevee's a pretty cool skin. But am I gonna put the dress on? I was even like chasing down that supply drop too. Can I do like one that's not with her dress? Like I enjoy the black, but I want to keep it like off of the dress. What's left in this hockey game? 2 minutes?
For Los Angeles, Brock Nelson in the penalty box, 2 minutes for a high sticking. Weird play down low where it was almost a stop hitting yourself situation.
Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. That's funny. I am going to change the color of this lightning though. I don't like the blue, like the gray background. Filters, duotone, and immediately go to custom.
Rebound to the far boards.
Custom?
Collected by LaFerriere. Now it's Panarin who creeps into the far
Classic mono sepia.
Clark near side down to the corner, and that's
Lot.
Adrian Kempe with it. Back up top for Clark. Panarin had to receive it on the back end. LaFerriere in the corner. Panarin again in the deep slot, trying to get it towards the net front. They score.
And there's the Kings goal.
It went clean in. I believe it's Panarin.
Good to go soon, though.
And the Kings get a power play goal and get on the board with 2:22 to go in the third.
What was I doing? I was changing the color of this.
The rare power play goal allowed by the Colorado Avalanche, #1 penalty kill unit in the National Hockey League. There are 3 lines of screens in front.
Edit.
And it does go
Duotone. Custom. I need custom.
Panarin is first
Classic,
goal in his
no.
last 4 overall.
Custom, there we go.
22nd goal in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Get the Kings on the board. 2-1 Colorado.
Can I get the
game 1,
bolt?
2:22 to go in.
Yeah, there we go. That looks way better.
You're not totally convinced that Brock Nelson deserved to be in the penalty box there, but it is
Did dabs.
not improved from the regular season to the postseason. Manson can't get it out.
I don't think I know what those are. What are those?
Runs into a teammate. Loose puck hacked up behind McKinnon.
It definitely doesn't sound American, I'll tell you that.
Down the near side boards. It won't be icing. 2 minutes on the nose to go. Hands up by
Curly Shirleys.
Anderson left side.
Whirlies.
Forsberg looking to DJ Smith at the bench.
They sound like they would be like a French fry.
And now Manson with Armia. Comes
Oh, it
loose.
probably is British.
And now we have a penalty. I think this is on Los Angeles as Josh Manson got it in the tooth.
Okay, so this is lock-in time for the Avalanche because they're actually up by 1 goal rather than up by 2 goals with a shutout.
Los Angeles, number 40, 2-minute minor penalty, high stick.
This referee sounds like my principal.
Armia leaned into Manson this time. And in the corner, just tried to lift the stick.
Super
missed.
Shredder.
And the
I enjoy
shot
this a
came in
lot.
contact with the right cheek of Manson. No blood, so it's just 2 minutes. Power play for the Avalanche. Up by 1 with 1:48 to go.
Sniper. Nope, sniper. Gib. No, Gib.
Out comes Makar, Natchez, McKinnon.
Have a good night, Flixie.
Kadri and Landeskog to round out your party of 5 for power play. Ansel for 3 on the first 3 attempts.
I will say I wasn't pretty far off with my result prediction. The score is just massively off.
And draw here for Landeskog. Only 4 of 11 versus the Kings here in game 1.
This guy decided to just jump at the guy while I was here.
Send it down the near boards. Cale Makar in the neutral zone. Welcomes in the pressure of Byfield over Bernard Cat. Now Natchez.
What's up, Doc?
Aggressive forecheck here from Byfield. Natchez trying to get around it. Into the path to Nathan McKinnon. Gets to the red line.
Dasha.
Into the Kings zone. Hands it off for Kadri. Avs finally have it set up. Cale Makar at the point. Good zone entry there from
Where's
Colorado.
this chest at?
Makar behind it. McKinnon out in front. Gobbled by Dumoulin.
Found it.
Clear it with 1:30
W.
to go in the power play. Less than that to go in the third period. The Avs are careful.
I want this. And I like this.
Natchez. On the drop pass from Makar, he drops it for McKinnon. Now ahead for Landeskog. Back for McKinnon, that misses. Avs are not taking care of the puck on the power play. Panarin turns it over. Kadri.
What time is the next game, chat?
Back for Kadri. Saucer feed, broken up. Natchez hit the post.
Oh, Natchez.
Hit a crossbar in the post here in the third period. As first it was Valnichushkin, the second one is Marty Natchez. A turnover by Artemi Panarin at the blue line. The initial pass was blocked. Kadri got it back. Natchez let it go. And it's a bad ping for the second time in this hockey game for the Avalanche. Forsberg's been beat on a couple of occasions. And the pipe has helped him out. They're making sure the time is okay. At least 52.3 seconds to go in the third period. The Avalanche are 2-1
Every player
lead.
runs. What freaking cowards, dude.
Taves comes on.
Fight me.
Kadri goes off. And now we have a timeout taken. by Los Angeles. Told you. Shots are 9-7 Kings in this third period. They were 13-11 Colorado in the second, 9-5 Avalanche back in the first. DJ Smith, former Avs, scored 1 goal for Colorado. The interim head coach in Los Angeles after Jim Miller is let go back in March. The Avalanche and Kings actually met the game after that. 82 combined hits is the most in the game this season. The previous high was 58 back on opening night versus the Kings. How about that? 58 hits back on opening night. That was the most for the Avalanche in the season until this game number 1. 82 combined hits between the two clubs. 48 by the Kings, 34 by the Colorado
It used to be
Avalanche.
that badly run.
Face off left side of the ice, left side of Anton Forsberg. McKinnon will step
come on.
Landeskog against the boards. Nature's at the slot. McCarr at the point. It's won by the Kings.
When you run away from every fight, you end up running out of resources.
McKinnon and Doughty fighting behind the goal line. And the
It's
Kings
common sense logic that half of the Fortnite community doesn't even follow. If you run, you reposition. You don't keep running.
Lost it for a moment. Now Natchez squirts it past Kempe, kept in by the Kings. Lost it to the far corner. McCarr trying to get there ahead of Kopitar. Kopitar for Kempe. Hits pass at the leg of the referee. Pried loose. Wedgwood will cover it up. Out in front, lurking was Kempe. He takes a bump from Landeskog as the two Team Sweden teammates share words and actions. 21 seconds to go in the third. Avs are still on the power play. Net is empty for the Kings. How often does that happen?
And now have to fight a Travis Scott.
Chuskin comes on the ice out there with Nelson McKinnon.
He wasn't too far off.
Taves and McCarr stay. Big draw here for McKinnon. Right side of Wedgwood. Going against Kopitar. McKinnon wins it. Nice. Lead on back for Devon Taves. Off the boards. Found the Chuskin at center ice. Knocks it down. Tried to leave it. Poked aside. Kings able to steal it with 10 seconds left. Batted in off the far boards. McCarr off the glass. That will ricochet into the King zone. As Nelson tries to track it down. Lifts the stick. Puck goes to the corner. 2 seconds. 1. Sound the horn. The Avalanche take game 1, and in the chaos that ensues after the final whistle and horn, it won't matter. Because the Avalanche win game 1 on home ice by a final score of 2-1. The game had a physical nature, it had an angry nature, but at the end of the day, Colorado beats Los Angeles by way of an Arturi Lehkonen goal and a Logan O'Connor goal. Scott Wedgwood wins his first playoff start, making 24 saves on 25 shots. And Colorado looks forward to Tuesday night when they host Game 2 to try and take a 2-0
Kings
series lead. Hockey Hugs out at center ice. And now the cruise to the center circle to salute a packed house here at Ball Arena.
Anything in here that I might want? Not really.
It wasn't easy, but the Stanley Cup playoffs aren't easy. 1 win down, 15 to go on the way to lift Lord Stanley. Avs with 30 shots on Anton Forsberg. Marvelous in most of this contest. When Logan O'Connor off a weird bounce and a turnover by the Kings gets the game winner in the third period to give the Avalanche the victory. Time for the 3 stars of the game once again. Here's Alan Roach.
I won't get it in time.
Time now for today's 3 stars of the game, presented by Williams Jr.
No. What do I get from this? Not a whole lot. I can get a better shotgun. Can I get like more loot?
Today's 3rd star from the Avalanche, scoring the first goal of the game, number 62, Arturi.
Can we do one?
Lehkonen. 。 .
1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 .
star of the game. With
Why did I get stuck in my build? How did I get stuck in my own build? Connor. With first star, saving 22 of 23 shots on goal.
Today's first star of the game, with 24 saves and the game one victory, Scott Wedgwood.
Wedgie. What time is the next game, Jet? I'm gonna get that one going.
Kate is with today's first star.
Well, Scott, let's start with what the Kings were doing out there. What stood out about how difficult they made it for you guys to break through, especially early on?
Well, they play a good defensive zone.
Bro kind of sucked.
You know, early on we were trying to get shots through, missing net. They were just taking away lanes, and then in the O zone they got some big bodies, put them in front of me. But guys did their job, kept them out of the side lane, and we took advantage.
You guys knew that it wasn't going to be easy. One down. What impressed you from your vantage point about the way this group played?
Just commitment to all things, you know, assignments everywhere, getting above guys. I don't think they had an odd man rush, maybe one all night. So, you know, do stuff like that.
Odd man rushes, yeah, those are going to be pretty
Given what we saw
exclusive.
in the regular season, you knew it was going to be loud in here. But what can you say about Avs faithful showing up in here and outside in Avs Alley?
I don't know what the Travis Scott was even doing. Okay, now I can lock in on the game. Is there the boss like dead now? He might be. 7 cluster cannon. Self-res, I don't have enough for. I already have a exotic AR, so I'm just gonna move on. Can't build there, can't build there. It's gonna be over Frigid Fortress again. I don't have the best luck going in there. What is this, a pistol? Oh, it's this. I would prefer the movement over the gold weapon right there. Mobility should always be a top priority, especially in build mode. I thought there was a barrel for a second. Really? No one opened his vault? Weird. That's just the weirdest thing ever. The Kaisenet. It's gotta be a Kaisenet character. Kinda wanna hawk this guy down. Where is this guy? Oh, he's gonna die. Surely he's gonna die. That wasn't my bounty? Where is he then? I don't have time for this, dude. I need more mobility than just this. Hello, 4423, how are you? I lost to a freaking Jar Jar freaking Binks, dude. Dude. No! No! It's not how it's supposed to go. Should've just went back to that stupid freaking thing and healed back up. Why do you have to clock me so hard? Avs did win tonight, or today. This next game will be the Canadiens and the, what do you call them? The Lightning. Hey, hey, hey. Which starts, I don't know. So let's fix these up. Let me go to this so you can see what I'm doing. Why did it not select my text box? This one's gonna be the Habs and the Lightning. Adjust this and adjust that. Edit this to where duotone, custom to bright. Change the color of this. Change the color of this. What was that news story about the Avalanche with 42 straight somethings? Top of the ninth, the Rockies are up 9-5. Come here. You're a little default. Visitor, I guess. Where the last match was going to be the one, and I was going to win that. But then Jar Jar Binks over here with the spam. I could have honestly built my way and healed up that way. But the one guy had to spam me, and that's what probably caused me to lose most of my health. So that happens. Ninja. How's it going, Hydra? This ninja. And that's unfortunate. You will run into players who are better than you. I have to accept that. What the heck is this skin? Save the world demon? Probably play offline so much you don't have it, friends. So when does this other game start? Montreal starts. Why is this not showing up on my screen? I will be playing with viewers as soon as I get my code. Yes, English me. Yes, although, waiting until I get my code. So I can get you guys in a custom lobby, you know? So it's easier. Listen. We're gonna listen to it on the Canadians radio, not the French one. Yeah. I just need to get this. I don't have a goal horn for the Canadians. That's fine. Can I change this so that it only fits when it needs to? Are they really called the Canadiens and not just the Canadians? I just call them the Habs. Hey, Elks.
On the first between Montreal and Tampa
There it is again.
Bay.
Where are they hiding?
And we're going to get our first power play of the series for the Montreal Canadiens, presented by Florida Canada, official partner.
Listening to all the
of
hockey
Montreal
games today.
Canadiens.
I think. I haven't said it yet.
Too many minutes to call for the Lightning and the Habs, who did have power play troubles against Tampa Bay head-to-head this year. Just 2 for 18 in the 4 games. That's 11.1%. They were 0 for 7 versus Tampa Bay on the man advantage in their last meeting of the year.
Yeah, in their last 10 games of the regular season, their power play was at 15.8%. Not what they're used to.
And their text.
Not what they're used to in terms
I
of
watched it in
results.
there.
Had a lot of swagger this year, finishing 10th overall at 23.1%.
I'm very curious on how the Habs play the game.
Canadians ahead to center ice. Caulfield drops it off. Suzuki
Cole
picks it
Caulfield's a
up over
great
the
young
Tampa Bay
hockey
line.
player. This guy
Intercepted by Tampa Bay, and they're going to clear it out all the way behind the Montreal net.
And this is one of these areas that we saw them struggle a lot with the plays, whether they're entering the possession or even slightly after the blue line and having their opponents kill the play and the momentum and setting it 200 feet.
And Tampa Bay killing at the line again as Yanni Gourde
You can try.
ahead for Girgensons. Taken away by Lane Hudson.
I don't have a problem with that as long as you're not like
Demidov to center.
weird about it.
Off to Caulfield. Now Montreal gain the zone. Suzuki with 1:03 left in the power play. Has get it set up in formation.
There's a bot trying to face through the wall.
Suzuki
You
down
seeing
low.
that?
Pressure to the boards, to the line. It's held in by Hudson. Off to Demidov. Down low for Slavkovsky, side of the net. Tried to stick handle in front of it, but this is going to be covered up and frozen by Vasilevsky.
And again, Tampa did a really good job those first 57 seconds of the PK.
When I get to a safe stopping point, I'll go through and add the poll to chat to see who you guys think will win this game.
And then again,
It's still 0-0.
by Littleberg, but in fact, his stick work put it right on Lane Hudson's stick, and then they were almost able to create off the right side between Demidov and Slavkovsky with a jam play.
I think I just saw someone up here. I did not. Okay.
Battle off the face-off. Habs win it. Controlled by Hudson at the line. Second unit on the ice for Montreal as they try and
get that
center.
pole.
This goes wildly out of play. So it's Bolduc, Doc, Newhook, and Texier with Lane Hudson at the line. So no Noah Dobson, of course. And, John, we might see a full 2 minutes here on the power play from Lane Hudson.
Yeah, we might. We know that they've practiced some with Matheson. Again, a couple of years ago, he was the quarterback
Technic.
on the
That
first
hurts.
power play, finished in the top 10 in defenseman scoring, especially on the power play, I believe in the top 5 or 6. So, but they're going to go with Lane Hudson for as long as he can have enough juice in the tank.
Lightning control off the draw and fire it out down the ice. 30 seconds to play in the 5-on-4, and Lane Hudson still out there. Weaving his way to center. He'll drop it all the way back for Newhook. And this is fumbled at center by Doc. As Brandon Hagel goes the other way for Tampa Bay. Tried to filter through the middle for Anthony
You guys think it's
Cirelli.
Tampa?
Taken back to center, though, by Zach Bolduc.
James is back at the bench for Tampa.
Here goes Bolduc. Sharp angle try off the outside of the net. Recovered by Doc behind it.
To win the Avalanche game? Yeah.
Out of the slot. That's deflected by Cirelli wide.
And it wasn't even like a question either. It wasn't even like that close. It wasn't even that bad of a game.
Too many men.
Just kind of wish they scored a little bit more.
Zone, stripped to the puck neatly by
That
Mike
score was
Matheson.
2-1 in favor of the Avalanche.
7:05 to play in the first period. Here's Gage Gonsalves into the forecheck. Takes it away from Matheson through the middle for Darren Radish. That's stopped by Novish. Off a great individual effort in the
Do I carry
forecheck
pizza or
by
do I carry?
Gonsalves.
I'll just carry pizza.
Habs the other way. Anderson moves in with a shot. That one goes astray. Back down low. Jake Evans.
Pizza, carrying through
Plays it to the line
pizzas
for
is
Matheson.
a lot more health
All
than
the way
carrying
around
one
to the
big
far
pot.
side. Gonsalves cuts it off along the boards. Loose in front for Montreal. They score.
Wow.
Josh Anderson.
Okay, I'll add that
opens
in here in a
up the goal
second.
scoring in game one.
Montreal
Loose
just
in
scored.
front, and it's 1-0 for Montreal.
There's a really poor read below
Ooh,
the goal line. To
I'll
the left
just
of
substitute my
Vasilevsky.
SMG for my
Radish
AR.
goes to leave net front for a little bump over pass, and between Gonsalves and Radish, there's a miscommunication, and one quick little poke check, and that jets out to Anderson, who's popped out into what we would call an F3 spot, and he doesn't fool around with that whatsoever.
Where's this guy going?
Josh
He's running for his
Anderson
life.
has an overtime winner against Tampa Bay. That was in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final in 2021. As here go the Habs right back in on the attack. Suzuki couldn't settle it down side of the Lightning net. So 1-0 Montreal with 6:22 to play in the first. Shots 5-3 for
What was
Tampa
Bro doing?
Bay. That looks to
Maybe
be
one of these and pick
unassisted
this
on
up.
Josh Anderson's first of the playoffs. As the Lightning shoot it in from center. Hudson is on it. He'll pass it over. Fired ahead to center by Goulet. Now Nick Suzuki will move that in off the boards.
What's up, Danish?
Taken by Eric Chernak. And he'll tip that.
You get that score on screen.
Struble freezes it behind the Canadians net. Now he'll start the breakout with a pass up the far side.
Majority of the scores are gonna be on my long stream.
Hook through the middle. Great back check by Dominic James.
So there's that.
At the last second. As here goes James the
I'll
other
show
way.
them in between matches with my other screen and my chatting.
Lightning in over the Montreal line.
Because I have it on there too.
Coming. Ends up as stray and out of play. We got a delayed penalty here against the Montreal Canadiens. And with 5:23 to go in the first, the Lightning are going to get their chance to answer back.
I saw a gunfire
The
over here.
power play marker. Josh Anderson has opened up the goal scoring today. They've given an assist on that now to Alexander Carrier at 13:24, period number 1 on Habs Hockey on TSN 6-9.
Are you looking for
This. There isn't a whole lot. Quebec. I'm getting Quebec ads. Purple hammer down there. What do I drop it for? What do I drop for it? I'll go with that. I don't use it for what it's meant for. Thanks for calling that out. Repo. Where's the walking trash can? I lost the walking trash can. Oh, there he is.
tonight, John.
Yeah, another power play unit.
I just had to hit the one button to make it unmute
Seen
itself.
a lot of numbers dip since the Olympic break. 16.7% since the Olympics.
That was a crazy
Last 10
Olympic
games,
break, though. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fun
3.6%.
hockey.
This is a power play that is predicated by a quarterback's on the half wall.
I'm just strolling my way through here.
Dominates the play and the pace from the top. That's where the top for them is Darren Radish. He just has an absolute bomb.
I'm not gonna be able to get to him because I'm gonna have 3 charges on these gloves. So I'll just run there.
He could set up the
or I'll just find him eventually.
He could slip it into Braden Point at the bumper spot.
Look at this shot. I'm not gonna fight those people.
They're gonna be really tested here versus Tampa.
Okay. Don't stop moving. Kind of saved me a little bit.
17th.
Open wide.
Off the draw, Darren Radish will control. He led all NHL D-men with 10 power play goals this season.
Okay, explain to me how all of those missed except for the last 2. Is there secretly bullet drop?
Hustling after it is Carrier, Sorelli, and Gensel trying to dig it loose.
There shouldn't be bullet drop.
Braden Point hovers on the outside as well.
You just said it.
Up along the boards. Now
I know Canadians don't say out perfectly all the time, but the way they say it is perfect because, I don't know, it's funny. I love accents, it's fun to
tries a wrister, that's blocked in front. Another try for Gensel, couldn't go 5-hole on Dobish. Now Gensel passes it over to Kucherov. Off the right side, down to Gensel. Back to Kucherov, far side. Radish
a W though.
Timer, and he bombs that one wide. Stays in play though for the Lightning.
Oh, I gotta show you guys the squirt thing that I
Fires
have
it
going
across,
on.
comes over to Radish, back up top. Kucherov with a hard drive. That might have been tipped by Josh Anderson wide of the net. Habs led the NHL.
And I won't be on the screen for long, I'm just changing the skin up. Not my skin. I'm doing some battle pass things.
Get the clearance all the way down the ice.
Did a good job of
is that invisible?
Puck to the outside,
or not really?
Forcing some bad shots and some bad passes.
If I stop moving it, it'd probably help.
Kucherov out to center. He's going to drop it off. Here's Braden
Okay,
Point.
battle pass. What do you got for me?
He'll dish that off on the left side. No change here in personnel for Tampa Bay. As it's forced around the boards by Montreal, they've cleared it again.
Can I claim anything?
Now Brandon Hagel is
can't.
on.
That's stupid.
In place of Anthony Sorelli.
I can get stuff down here, but I don't have the full complete thing.
Skates in over the Montreal line.
That's where this game lacks, is exclusivity.
That's going to be it for the Tampa man advantage. The half penalty kill presented by Popeyes Quebec.
Popeyes Quebec. Oh, I gotta watch that. The NA Central's
Struble in his own zone. 3:15 remains in the first period. Lightning play it to the line. Here's Eric Chernak back down low.
Twitch. Where are you, Twitch?
Slam to the boards. Looks ahead for Newhook, who's fresh out of the penalty box.
Actually, I could just keep my shoe on my phone and look at the chat.
Kirby Doc flips it in. Charles-Edouard Dastou to the end boards with Bolduc. Taken away by Tampa Bay, but then coughed up as the Canadians gather in the corner. Bolduc to the line. Shot incoming from Jack-Eye is blocked, and Tampa Bay will play it back into the Montreal zone. Dobish out in a hurry. Yanni Gourde trying to cut him off, but it is
how close am I to
safely
finishing this
over
drop?
toward Jaden Struble. Struble up to center. Filters it through for Uri Slavkovsky. And with Cole Caulfield, we're going to have a penalty here for interference on the play.
FNCS Moxie's Cactus Spray.
And it's going to be against the Montreal Canadiens, John.
Yeah, it looks like Slavkovsky's getting a penalty.
I have to watch 4 hours of Save the World for it to
that's a soft call.
give me a character.
Another Lightning power play when we come back to Habs Hockey on TSN 690.
For 60 years, Delmar has delivered excellence. Strikes, delays,
Didn't?
tariffs,
Go win your game then.
With global reach, smart tech, and supply chain mavens, Delmar's proactive approach ensures your cargo keeps moving. DelmarCargo.com. Logistics made simple. Are you looking for an insurance broker, passionate and professional? With 65 years of experience, SO Insurance has proven to be totally dedicated to serving its clients. Present in 12 regions in Quebec, their brokers have one priority: to find you the best offer available to insure your home, car, and all other types of motorized vehicles. Call 833-370.
Where's the Dodgers are down by 3 now.
Visit SOR.ca to ask for a quote. You deserve the best broker there is. SOR Insurance, official damage insurance partner
Oh, that's
of the
perfect.
Montreal Canadiens.
Here we like to keep it fresh.
I don't
because
care
Tim's
about the
coffee
ads.
is
I'm not
brewed
in Canada.
fresh every
It
20
won't
minutes.
dox me.
Whether you're on the go or at your desk, it's always the perfect time for Canada's favorite coffee. Made with 100% premium Arabica beans. It's time for fresh. It's time for Tim's.
Get ready, Lasso Montreal is back. August 15 and 16 at Parc Jean Drapeau with Thomas Rhett, Mumford & Sons, John Party, Old Dominion, and many more. Weekend tickets and single-day tickets on sale now at LassoMontreal.com. Presented by Bell in collaboration with Coors Original.
Canadians hockey is presented by SOR Insurance. You deserve the best broker there is. SOR Insurance, official damage insurance partner of the Montreal Canadiens. Enjoy the game.
That was a very easy to kill.
The Canadiens penalty kill presented by Popeyes Quebec is going to be tested again, John.
Yeah, it's going to get tested. You saw again, Tampa had some looks. They pushed Kucherov out of his half-wall position, and he adapts really, really well. But at the end of the day, they gave them nothing. They didn't give him the seam passes, and they didn't give him any really clean looks. You had Radish take one-timer, and the pass was off, and he put that into the glass. So Montreal just got to continue to do what they're doing. Stay connected. Don't get pulled out of your structure. Don't get too overtly aggressive without support.
Lightning 0 for 1 on the power play with 2 shots. 2:23 to go in this period. Habs lead 1-0. Lightning will send Point, Kucherov, Gensel, Hagel, and Darren Radish to the ice.
I just healed up, dang it.
Off the draw, it's recovered by Point. Quick shot from Radish. That's absorbed and frozen by Jakub Dobiš.
And you can tell that's a set face-off because the moment they win that draw on the left side, so to the right of Dobiš, they know Montreal's going to flex out and try to just shade over to Kucherov, taking him away, and that opens a lane for a quick, like sifter-type shot and deflection play by Gensel.
Face off again, blocker side on Dobiš, and Gensel is going to get tossed this time, so Hagel steps in.
I'm alive.
And it's another win off the wing for Tampa Bay. This time Radish plays it off the boards down low. Brayden Point has it in the corner. Moves it around for Gensel. Up high, Radish. On the left side, Hagel looks back
actually
across.
visibly
That hit
watch
traffic is
the FNCS.
Jake Evans cut off the pass and then clears it down the ice.
Again, taking away those east-west seam
That's a
passes
weird
to
Twitch
the
ad for
high
K-pop
part of
Demon
the
Hunters.
slot. Great read by Jake Evans.
Now here's Point to center. He'll
I don't know my own delay, so what's the best for your what?
Right side, Gensel. Off to Radish, back to Gensel. Down low, Kucherov on the goal line, over to Gensel. Radish up top with a bomb, and that's stopped by Dobiš. And that is a weapon to watch on this power play for the Lightning, John. We saw Darren Radish tie the game late in the last meeting between these two teams with a shot not too dissimilar to that.
Yeah, the only problem with this shot was the fact that the traffic was borderline inexistent, right? You had Brayden Point at the hash marks, and he's not in the shot lane. He's being looked after by Matheson, and so as much as this is a bomb, the sight lines were too clear for Dobiš.
Face-off win for Tampa Bay. 1:03 to go on their power play. Hagel left side. Passes it down low to Point. Knocked away off the boards. Covered by Kucherov. As he'll pass it off.
Green shoes and a red skin are probably
Where is it? It's
really
got out of
ugly.
play here. Off a body, hit the netting.
Yeah, and you can see that Kucherov, what he's doing is when he leaves the half wall, he's trying to drag that puck well above the tops of circle. That go off Dobiš's mask or the knob of his stick, but he's so Kucherov is trying to pull their PK above the tops of circles. So
landing. I just saw a shadow go past my TV. That's creepy.
Point in for the faceoff. He's going to get tossed. So Jake Gensel in to take it against Philip Deneau.
Why are people glazing Peterbot?
Settled down by Anderson. He'll take his time and then clear it all the way down the ice. And once again, it looks like Tampa Bay are going to roll with his first unit for the entirety of this 2-minute power play. 30 seconds to go in it. They reset for their own zone. Point racing in right side. Drops it back up high. Radish. Off to his right side for Gensel. Down low to Kucherov.
FNCS is going crazy right now.
For Point. Broken up by Montreal. Trying to fight it out to center ice. They do. Radish.
Hello, frame slicing. What's your name?
Side. Lightning trying to cross the line. That's it for the power
It's
play.
not screen tearing. It's just slicing my frames in half.
Lightning left side. 5 on 5.
Please.
14 seconds left to go in the period, and the Habs have taken another penalty. As with 12.2 seconds, or is this on Tampa Bay, John? That might have been a high stick.
No, that's.
Oh, they're going to call this
Parents got home
pick,
for doing something.
They?
I don't know what they're doing.
That's exactly what
another
it is.
penalty
Brian
in this
Hagel's going to
game.
go off for setting the pick. 2 minutes interference.
But this, it's absolutely a pick, but there should be 2 penalties on the play. Gooley's stick ends up smacking Braden Point right across the jaw. It's a silly decision here by Hagel. It's an obvious pick, but the high stick has to be called as well.
You're slow.
And John Cooper is not thrilled with the outcome here because it's going to be
Mr.
a Montreal
Fifth place.
Play presented by Florida Canada.
Sorry, that was loud.
Official partner of the Canadians. We think the referees now are having a conference in
He
front
went
of the
fifth in his
bench.
relay.
He's bleeding, I think.
Which is out of
Cooper's calling for
8
4
runners.
minutes. So there's no question it's Gooley's stick that got him, but the question here might be John.
And he's in the second heat,
Gooley's
so
stick
it's
hit
second
Point in
slowest
the face
route.
because he was interfered with by Brandon Hagel.
The only distinction usually is a follow through that takes away those high stakes, right?
And I lost to a Spuddy skin. I'm going to relaunch my game. A double minor. I'm gonna definitely try and... Wait, can I get this? Claim. You got sprayed, so did I. With the shotguns. I honestly hope that the Lightning lose, because Florida sucks at hockey.
It didn't take long. It took less than a period of hockey in this series.
Thanks for dropping by, Hydra.
Both coaches become absolutely fired up and rip it to the referees. And
I'm gonna get 2 more levels, and then I'll
we
get
can't
the
share what they're
other
saying,
skin.
folks. It's
A lot of talking with the hands, though. A lot of talking. Marty's pointing up to the scoreboard right now. And Caden Gooley hasn't gone to the penalty bench yet, but he's going to have to now.
So points right back on the ice, because with this delay, they've been able to patch him up. He's not bleeding, so they're able to come right back out with that first unit. However, and I'm not surprising, they're going to go with Paul on the ice because they haven't had anybody standing in front of
You can't
Jakub
customize this car.
Everything's been on the perimeter.
So it's Gensel, Point, Kucherov,
Like,
Radish,
put any
and
stickers
as you
on
called
there.
it, John, Nick Paul on the ice.
I'm gonna get a
10
customizable
seconds
car.
to go in this period, though. Scramble on the face-off. Canadians win it. Suzuki's got it under pressure, though.
What are we thinking?
Habs are just going to try and kill
Corvette?
it along the end boards. And that is exactly what they'll do as time runs out in the first period of play.
Why is my backfire not able to be equipped? That's my Metallica car. Why am I not able to use it?
Built up, some of the heated language, if you will, in the direction of the referees revved up, and we saw some really good
So they removed it from the game?
to give his team a little bit of breathing room to get that first goal.
What is this car? What is this?
1-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. Josh Anderson's first of the Stanley Cup playoffs, assisted by Alexander Carrier at 13:24. Has it 1-0 in favor of Montreal. We got the first intermission roundtable coming your way next on Habs Hockey.
It's a really cool looking pickaxe. Chat, should I try and go for elite? Make sure I got the Moxie spray. Frick. That's not it. Oh, I didn't get it in time. I didn't see it there. It was a cactus. Chat, what if I just camp? I wonder if Nightbot will yell at itself if it puts a Discord link in the chat. Nightbot. Where's my link tree? Apparently, Luke Combs is going to Montreal.
Nonetheless, they trust.
Where'd he go?
Lightning out in front with a chance. There's a big stop from Jakub Domic as he denies Eric Cherenak at the first grade A opportunity of the game. 7:05 to play in the first period. Here's Gage Gonsalves into the forecheck. Takes it away from Matheson through the middle for Darren Radish. That's stopped by Domic. Off a great individual effort in the forecheck by Gonsalves. Gonsalves cuts it off.
Hello, bad ping. What the hell?
Front for Montreal, they score. Josh Anderson opens
Never seen that before.
Scoring in game one. Loose in front, and it's 1-0 for Montreal. Kucherov, right side half wall. Tries a wrister. That's blocked in front. Another try for Getchell. Couldn't go 5-hole on Dobish. It is 1-0 through 20 minutes in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Welcome into the
Is it really Montreal?
Roundtable.
I thought it was always Montreal.
Habs Radio Network. Josh Anderson, his 9th ever career National Hockey League goal, giving the Habs a 1-0 lead there. Alexandre Carrier picking up the assist as well. Talk about some good work down low by the Habs defenseman as a penalty-filled first period comes to an end here on TSN 690. I'm John Still with the coach, John Goyens. All right, I will get to hockey in just a minute, John, but 4 power plays. All right, at 5 now, where the latest one, Caden Gooley getting a double minor for a high stick on Braden Point, but the interference by Brandon Hagel almost causes the penalty on Caden Gooley. Please, can you take us through the decision there by the referees to award the Tampa Bay Lightning a 2-minute power play?
Well, I'll jump on how you said that. Almost. I mean, there's no leeway for almost, and the reality is you got to be controlling your stick. No one's gonna like.
These players are so aggressive in Diamond.
Hard Habs fan, but the reality is the only thing that truly negates a high stick is if. Let's say I lift your stick into my own face, or a follow through on a shot, not even a pass. And so those are the only things that negate those high sticks. And listen, the referee said, hey, there's blood, let's go 4 minutes, and then we review it and we go from there. And it is what it is. I think the chintzy slashing penalty on Slavkovsky is a little bit more egregious when it comes to either whether you want to call it a soft call or a bad call. That can't be called. It doesn't even matter if it's the playoffs or the regular season.
Yeah, I still didn't necessarily see a very good angle on the Newhook penalty either. I mean, his stick is there. I just didn't necessarily see that it tripped him. It was more so that the Lightning just called for it right away. And by the way, just to show that I'm not a total Habs homer, I thought that the too many men on the ice was pretty close as well. But, you know, what do you make of the way that they're calling this, where it's very, very tight? You know, usually you hear the expression, let the players play. This has not been the way that this has been officiated through the first 20 minutes.
I won't keep it on.
No, not at all. But I think, you know, I don't know if you want to call it purists, fans, this, that. The reality is a lot of the players and coaches want the game to be called relatively the same way as it is in the regular season. And I think if you widen that scope and all of a sudden you let more go early in a series, forget the entire playoffs, but early in one particular series, it's hard to put that all back in the box after, right? And then it creates these massive waves of inconsistency, and then the
not a bad round.
Don't know what to do. The coaches get frustrated.
Honestly.
And the thing is at the pro levels, coaches or organizations get to rate the performance of referees out there. Then there's a lot of communication going, because typically there's like 2 ref squads per series, and so I think they're going to call it tight. I think a few of the calls were a little too tight, but it's better that and then give yourself a little leeway than turn a blind eye to almost everything and then try to wrangle that back in.
All right, well, let's get to the actual hockey out there. We'll get to the Josh Anderson goal in just a minute, but the fact that the Canadiens have to go on the PK 3 times in that first period and look pretty damn good doing it. I mean, the way that they played it felt like they wanted to be, whether it was Josh Anderson or Alex Newhook, super aggressive on Nikita Kucherov on the left side and really trying to cut out that bumper pass to whoever it is in there. Just what did you make of the way that the Canadiens operated on the PK and, how they looked so kind of comfortable doing it?
Yeah, they're doing a good job of, at times either completely negating any type of pass, especially off a face-off to Kucherov, or forcing Kucherov to go really low or well above the tops of circles. So they're not really allowing him to set up shop on that half wall. It's one of the only power plays over a better part of 10 years that consistently sets up shop with the quarterback on the half wall, not the quarterback on the blue line. And so,
wow.
But again,
okay, Fortnite.
He's moving around. He's looking for different looks, but they're doing a good job again. Taking away that pass, or at least disrupting the little slip pass that he puts in for Braden Point. I've already seen how maybe Tampa, and watch for this, watch for Braden Point if Kucherov wheels up above around tops of circles. Watch Braden Point drift to that weak side circle. Because they're cutting him off at the bumper, they're leaving a lane for him to then slip or sauce that
Get wrecked,
to that
dude.
weak side circle, because Braden Point's going to want to get loose and open, but Montreal's doing a really good job. Hence their penalty killing being 92% in the last 10 games, 82.3 since the Olympic break.
Josh Anderson, big part of the PK, and obviously getting the goal there. Great work by Alex Carrier, and not deciding to pass it over to Jake Evans.
I'm gonna go back for my loot.
Andre Vasilevsky kind of off kilter as he was trying to kind of make that early push. I mean, all in all, I'm kind of surprised how well the Canadians kind of settled in to that first period outside of the PK and the power play.
These guys are going to be decent.
We were talking about it in the pregame with Victor, how they looked so chaotic in that first period in Game 1 against Washington last year. What did you make of kind of just the flow of the game between both teams in the first period?
Well, I think, again, it's the work of Jakub Dobiš always gives them a breather or two. And the save on Chernak, sure, Chernak is not up for any Norris trophies, he's not known for his offense, but that is as great a chance as it gets. That challenge is phenomenal. He bobbled one puck, he made another good save, and
I got scared into my plasma knee.
Who it was?
Darren Radish.
Right, and then he's aggressive, so he's also making them miss. So in the midst of them kind of finding their way early in the game, he's giving them those breathers that they need, as opposed to going, uh-oh, we're in trouble. They're like, whew, deep breath, and then one little thing goes their way, forecheck, D down the wall, heavy, stays engaged in Alex Carrier, good poke check, and Josh Anderson goes from goal line, pops out as the F3, and buries it, and then they do a good job on the PK, so they can build momentum off that PK as well. But again, I think overall for both teams, it would be considered a bit of a choppy period when it comes to connected transition. A lot of passes missed, a lot of chip pucks that their teammates aren't getting, and a lot of change of possession.
Lightning starting on the power play going into the second period. John, thank you.
Thank you.
Habs have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes right here on TSN 690. Your out-of-town scoreboard is next.
Come on. Isn't $75 like significantly more in Canada than it is in the United States? Where should I go next? Because these guys are going to be aggressive towards me. I didn't know they had those phone brains up there. Oh, come on. Okay, how do you expect them to survive that? died to a freaking toy. And my rank isn't even loading.
1-0 after 20 minutes, courtesy of Josh Anderson. It's your out-of-town scoreboard here on the TSN 690 Habs Radio
Oh,
Network.
Fortnite crashed.
In the books today.
When does that one start? The Boston game. 5:30? How are we gonna duel these games? Interesting. I'm not sure. So I guess I'll get that one going on the scoreboard half of my end. One on the other side of the country. Oh, I don't want that. Can I please just like have this easily manageable? I don't feel it doing that.
Totally dedicated to serving its clients. Present in 12 regions in Quebec, their brokers have one priority: to find you the best offer available to insure your home, car, and all other types of motorized vehicles. Call 833-370-2704.
I'm still Diamond 1?
SOR.ca to ask for
Sure, that'll get me further.
the best broker there is. SOR Insurance, official damage insurance partner of the Montreal Canadiens.
Hey, so what did you want to talk about?
Well, I want to tell you about Wegovy.
Wegovy?
Yeah, Wegovy.
What about it?
On second thought...
Weren't they gonna cancel rocket racing?
Oh, you're not?
No, just
I
ask
thought they
your
were for a
doctor
second.
about Wegovy. Yeah, ask for it by name.
Okay, so why did you bring me to this circus?
Oh, I'm really into lion tamers. You know,
With the chair and everything?
Ask your...
Okay, so now we're in a game. We're gonna get random skin every 5 minutes.
Lightning on the man advantage for a minute 41 or less as they will start in their own zone. Kucherov slowly to center, drops it off. Braden Point to the line for Radish, and Jake Evans got his stick in the way to knock it out to center. Kucherov hands off for Gensel far side. Along the end boards, we got another penalty coming up. It's going to be
Another
against the
penalty.
Lightning.
It's ridiculous.
Here goes
These teams need to keep better
He's
hold of
gonna peel
themselves.
back. And then just fires it away. That's probably the right call here as the Lightning touch it, and we will go 4-on-4 for a minute 9.
Looks like it's going to go against Kucherov.
And high stick on Carrier, looks like, John.
Yeah, he missed. He went to go with a stick lift, completely missed.
So I was carrying these instead of the extra med kit.
Or chin.
So I have a very like Ninja Turtle-esque
breaking up the pace. This series
I guess set
to start off this series, and you got to wonder when the game settles.
So it is just a minor penalty on Nikita Kucherov.
As I was saying,
oh,
once
sorry,
we see the penalties kind of like, you know, spread out, and we don't have so many in such a short period of time, will we see a more up-tempo 5-on-5 game? Will we see more physicality? Hard to tell in the first 20 minutes and 30 seconds of this series with all the penalties that we've seen to this point.
Telling you, Florida's the most penalized team in the hockey league right now.
Tampa Bay had a minor for too many men, then Hagel for interference. Now Kucherov in the box. So
better fun just staying
both
up here.
teams have taken 3 minor penalties thus far. The Lightning have it in their own zone.
6
we are
penalties
4-on-4
is
at the
ridiculous.
start of the second period. Moser skates it around in his own territory. Moser dishes off for Lilleberg. Through center ice, Lilleberg into Canadiens territory now. Trying to
Kill
shake
switch
off
revolvers?
Kirby Dach.
Bet.
Struble pries it away as it
Put
rolls
that
behind
there.
the Montreal net for Dobish. Kirby Dach skates ahead to center. And on the far side, right with Charles-Edouard Dastu. He's angled off into the boards by Dastu. It's picked up by Tampa Bay. And
Do I still got it with
here
these?
goes Braden Point racing out to center. 3-on-2 for the Lightning. Genschel trying to go to the net. That's deflected out of harm's way by Matheson. Now Point low in the Canadian zone. Angles it off the boards to Dastu. He's going to backtrack all the way to center. Habs are due for a power play here, as it will be 50 seconds or less. 5-on-4 for Montreal. This power play is presented by Ford of Canada, official partner of the Montreal Canadiens. Lightning just passing it around here. As they skated into the Montreal zone. It's stuffed down low behind the net. Yanni Gourde goes after it. The Canadiens take it away. There's a good hit by Yanni Gourde. He got a piece of Hudson, but here goes the Habs to center ice. Nick Suzuki crosses the Tampa Bay line. Now Slavkovsky up top. Drops it for Lane Hudson. Tries the shot. That one hits something in front and goes wide. 12 seconds left of the power play. Suzuki in behind the Lightning net. Comes out far side. Hits the line for Hudson. Back over to Suzuki. Down low for Caulfield. Cross side. Demidov tries the shot. And loose in front. Slavkovsky can't settle it down to get the backhander away. The power play is over. Out in front. Caulfield with a try. That one hit McDonough and goes out of play. 17:09 to go in the second. And at last, we are 5-on-5 again.
Yeah, and the end of that power play looked like Montreal might sneak one in here, but that first 25 seconds or so, Tampa, at the end of the 4-on-4, instead of forcing anything offensively, pulled the puck all the way back in their own zone and literally played keep away from the neutral zone back to their zone for almost 22 seconds, killing off almost the entirety of this half power play, if you will, and then Montreal was still able to get at least one decent look.
Habs win the faceoff. Matheson plays it down low for Oliver Kapanen. He'll carry it around and feed the line. Alexander Carrier right side. Plays it around the boards. Dominic James gets steamrolled. Habs in front. Kapanen with a shot, and that's off his stick and wide. Back out through center ice. Tipped into the Montreal zone as Harbor Jacki goes back for it. Chased down by Connor Geekie and Dominic James. James has it. Steps in far side. Can't get the shot away. Habs to center with Bolduc. They'll chip and chase. He's the first to it here as he turns it around. Far side for Suzuki now. To the line, long shot incoming. That took a redirect wide of the net. As Corey Perry is going to slow it down. Now out to center it comes. Brandon Hagel charging in over the Montreal line. Far side.
Reload.
Cross ice. Radish with his shot.
And be
That's
returning the
stopped
battle.
by Dobish, and he'll freeze that for the whistle. As Anthony Cirelli
Can I get in this car? I can't.
is given a bit of a tough time here in front of the Montreal net by Arbor Jacki and Jaden Struble.
Yeah, and that was one of the.
I just
cleanest
lost that
looks
last
we've
battle
seen from Tampa on a
because I didn't
three-man rush.
use my shotgun when I should
Quickest
have.
transition, and then it goes to Radish, but everybody's boxed out, and Radish is in a.
But I doubt I'll
where
be losing
the best
again
he
in
can
this
do
mode tonight.
Is wind up a wrist shot from about the top.
If it's just
circles,
lightning rounds,
and
I doubt
Dobish
that I will
catches
end
that
up
in the
losing.
chest. When a goalie's making saves in the middle of that Canadiens logo, you know he's reading the play early, and he's getting set early to make those saves.
16:04 to go in period number 2. 1-0 Montreal. Shots 10-4 in favor of Tampa Bay.
Only 4 shots on goal for a temp. 4 shots on goal
Face
for
off
Montreal.
Nick Paul versus Jake Evans.
I'll take the SMG. Why not? I guess not. SMG.
And false start here. Jake Evans is going to get tossed.
Enhanced Outlaw. Is the Outlaw good? I haven't used it in forever.
Stepped in in Evans's absence as it comes to center for Dastu. Lightning tipped it back.
I'll take it as a no.
Stopped by Dobish. Played around the boards. Here go the Habs to center ice. Philip Deneau skates it in. Right side, Lightning net throws it wide off the backhand. Around it comes for Josh Anderson. Now far side Deneau tried to center for Anderson. That's picked away by Yanni Gourde. Former teammate of Philip Deneau on the Victoriaville Tigers. As here come the Canadiens to center. Swatted at by Gouli. And it comes for J.J. Moser. He'll make his way up to center ice and play it in off the boards. Habs gather it behind their own net. 5 minutes gone in the second period.
Why are we just stuck on this map?
Here goes Demidov through center ice. Moving in right side. Nice move to the backhand, then throws it way wide.
We have the Ringmaster Scar Medallion.
Carries back the other way. Far side Montreal zone. Kucherov flings it wide of the net.
I don't remember exactly what
Moser in for the line.
what exactly it makes infinite, whether if it's the ammo count or if it's the clip size.
Wide. As it is played out to center ice. Moser is back.
I make my assumption that it is actually the
Swiss-born
clip size.
defenseman J.J.
No,
Moser
the
moves it
what
ahead.
do you call it?
He's got it at the line again in the attacking zone. Lighting up top. Kucherov with a drive. That goes wide.
The ammo count.
Demidov settles it down. Slip it behind the net for awaiting Alex Newhook. Habs could use a line change here. And they will get it as Mike Matheson kills time. Kirby Doc onto the ice with Bolduc and Cap.
I need some mythics. Come on, Fortnite.
Habs get over center ice red. Play it in. Geeky able to move it around for Tampa Bay. There goes Connor Geeky out to center. Is the younger brother of Morgan Geeky, who's playing today for Boston against the Buffalo Sabres in Game 1.
Rat.
As the Canadiens take it away in their own zone, back to center they go. Right side Arbor Jacki collides with Emil Lilleberg. Puck behind the Lightning net as Dastu moves it around. And out to center comes Geeky. He'll fire it in.
I don't know.
Dominic Janes far side. Plays it right back behind the Habs net. Picked up by Bolduc. And here goes Jacki out to center ice. Off the dock. Play to the boards by Cirelli.
Get over here, Michael.
Picked up by Gensel. Now Cirelli out to center. Racing through center.
Michael Myers
with
is not
Hagel.
that fast,
Lightning
dude.
in on side. Hagel lost the handle on it, though. Down low, Cirelli. Tried to center it. It's in behind the net again. Another centering attempt is blocked. Still bouncing around in front. Cirelli can't get it through, and the Canadians skated away with Uri Slavkovsky. Ahead for Caulfield. Over the Tampa Bay line with Nick Suzuki in tow. As it comes in behind Vasilevsky's net. Habs settle it down. Here's Slavkovsky, far side. Tried to center. No luck there as it's taken away by Gensel. And the Lightning play it around as they're going to get a line change. Hagel steps into the Montreal zone through the middle. Tried to pass it off. That went off a stick. Hagel far corner. Steered to the boards by Hudson. Puck is reeled in at the blue line by Tampa Bay and played down low by Darren Radish. Back up the near side boards. Anderson gets it to center. Lightning trying to come right back in. Gergenson's tied up with Goulet. Now here's Yanni Gord. Steps into the attacking zone with a low shot. That's an easy catch for Jakub Dobish. This is going to be a big pile up here in front of the net. And Yanni Gord going at Lane Hudson a little bit. Josh Anderson is going to step in front of that.
Yeah, he was mucking it up a bit with Jack Guy, and he got away from Jack Guy and went right after Lane Hudson. He's got a big smile on his face. He knows his assignment, and he knows what he can bring, and he's going to be that best.
11:50 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Montreal on Habs Hockey on TSN 690.
How's that emote? This is a bright paradigm. I don't know if I like this. Welcome back, Hydro. Every 5 minutes you get a random skin. Trying to gain a winning streak here. Pancake rifle. How dare you approach me? Oh, that's chopped. It's saying welcome, as in like you're as if you're new. What the heck? Wait, this is your back. I don't see the chat in my phone.
Venture to say that on especially the Tampa bench.
Yeah, you can try. I'm just playing blitz.
Guys, stop with the extra Q pass. Let's hammer some pucks on.
Getting some like aim practice in.
Just gonna have to find a way to have some timely forechecks because Tampa plays a 1-1-3 in the neutral zone that at times collapses into a 1-3-1, which really clogs up the middle of the ice, really negates a lot of possession entries. And Montreal's numbers on the forecheck at 5-on-5 have been pretty good this season, but have been pretty good since the Olympic break. And they actually
Jack, you scared me.
Near the top of the league.
Not you.
On a dump and retrieval, so they're gonna have to embrace those north-south plays a little bit more.
Oh, John, we are going to get some 4-on-4 here. Yanni Gord and Josh Anderson are both in the box for their respective teams.
So just like we wanted more. Oh wait, no more 5-on-5 hockey. It's just it's crazy how little 5-on-5 hockey we've had here in less than half a game.
There's nothing but 4-on-4.
Face-off will be in the Montreal zone.
Drop the flapjack. Take out.
Shots are 11-5 for Tampa Bay.
Fire.
But the Canadians have the only goal, courtesy of Josh Anderson.
Were these gloves even good?
Nick Paul to take the face-off for Tampa, and he wins it. Dastu
probably. I don't know.
The puck in. It does squeak out to center for Emil Lilleberg. Cirelli on there for Tampa as well. As Paul gets off, and Kucherov steps on. Carrier, Matheson, Evans, and Newhook for the Canadians.
Shooting at my ankles.
As Tampa skated through center, here goes Point with speed. Into the half
You need to
zone,
do
drops
something.
it off for Destu.
Oh, come on, you stupid
Back to point.
Huggy Wuggy.
To the line. Far side.
I'm gonna wait for you to come out of that bubble. Yeah, you know I'm there.
Slot with a wrister, and that one just missed the net. Taken away by Matheson. Looks ahead to center ice. Here's Evans under control. He'll float it back to Matheson.
Get him out of here.
Kucherov got off the ice there. Was really frustrated by the man-to-man play.
Well, it's gonna be another win.
New hook on him in the offensive zone.
Matheson trying to weave in over the Tampa Bay blue line. Puck comes all the way around the boards, right side, picked up by Lane Hudson off the board.
Wizard. Wizard.
Left side,
Are you on the other
Now
stream?
wrap for Cole Caulfield.
Oh, you are.
High in the zone with Nick Suzuki. Sorelli follows Suzuki all the way behind the Lightning net. It's taken away by Darren Radish, who's got
He was at that match. 9? That's 3 more than the other one.
Now Destu up for Hagel. Scampers out through center ice. Hagel through the middle. Can't pull the trigger. Too many sticks in the way.
3 total views over
Given
the
a rough
past
ride by Caden
3
Gould.
hours.
Battle in the near corner. 20 seconds to go on 4-on-4. Habs win it away. Out to center goes Hudson. Ahead for Nick Suzuki. Into Tampa territory. He's going to dive back out to center. Now Lane
You
Hudson.
trying right now?
Feeds it up for Kirby.
Really?
Back to 5-on-5. Anderson and Gord return to the ice. The Lightning give it away in front, and no shot here.
That'd be
Hudson
pretty cool.
trying to pass it over.
I don't like the goals.
Shoveled all the way around the boards for Emil Lillenberg. He'll play it back behind his own net. No one there, though. That allows the Canadians to pick it up. All the way down to the middle. That
Die.
shot from Anderson doesn't get through. Now Kapanen to the line again. Shot it coming, they score!
Who
That's
scored?
tipped in front off the point
Who scored?
shot.
Who scored? Who scored?
And it might be another for Josh Anderson. But regardless of who got the tip, it is a 2-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens.
Really good work by Kapanen and Doc.
Zoink scuba with the Q10,
Get
man.
that puck low to high and force Tampa's
Zoink.
strong side winger to
Zoink
collapse
scuba
and
with
leave
the
that
Q10,
lane wide
man.
open for Matheson to get the
You're
puck
in here?
through. But that is clearly a high
Were you in this
stick.
match?
That there's no way that
Am I
goal's
in the
gonna
kill feed?
stand. There's no chance. As well above the crossbar.
I gotta update the score now. It's
Unfortunately for
2-0.
Montreal, it was really good work. Really good work of grinding it out down low, and it's exactly what you want. You want bodies to the net, and
Telling you,
unfortunately,
Florida
after
can't
this
win the series.
This is going to be called back.
Yeah, they're going to get the headset on here, John. Referee Francois St. Laurent.
And this would have been their second shot on net for the period.
So the call on the ice is a good goal. Vasilevsky right away
I'm dead.
questioned the integrity of that goal.
Never mind, huh?
And of course, John, the question is whether or not the puck made contact with the stick above the crossbar. And sometimes this is not an exact science. You might remember a couple of years ago. There was a situation where Slavkovsky thought that his goal wasn't going to count against the Seattle Kraken. He thought there was no chance, but they ended up going with the call. There's no so the angle we have from the bench, it's the slow-mo cam.
Yeah.
It hits the white tape of the stick, which is clearly above the crossbar. And to me, that slow-mo angle right there tells the tale.
Yeah, like his stick blade is above his own shoulders, and as we know, this is a 4x6,
right?
Not a 6x4.
And Josh Anderson is 6'3". So there you go. It's waved off. That would have been a nice one anyway for Josh Anderson, who we figured, John, could be a difference maker in the playoffs for the Montreal Canadiens. Probably not as a 2-goal-per-game player.
No.
But he has got his fingerprints all over this one today, even though this one gets brought back.
And he's absolutely a player that could really help set the tempo for a north-south, heavy forechecking type of game to create some offense. Because right now there is no room for Montreal in transition. And so they're going to need that heavy, gritty play below
Hey, Nova!
To establish zone time and to establish quick strikes.
How's it going, man?
So face-off will come outside the zone. Anderson back on the ice with Deneau and Evans. Habs win the draw, and they hammer it in from center. Charles-Edouard Dastou behind his own net. Look out. Josh Anderson got a piece of him, and Dastou is down. They're going to blow the whistle.
He's in a bad way.
He's
in a bad way.
And Josh Anderson's getting hunted down at center ice here.
Oh, yeah, the linesman grabbed him right away. Look at this.
And
Just counting down for graduation. No, counting down. We got 3.5 weeks at my school.
But the linesman went over to the head referee, like chased down Anderson in such a way that you don't really see that very often.
Anderson is in the box.
I gotta add this scoreboard element to my
And I wonder, John, if they're
other
going to call this a
form.
5, have a look at it, and then adjust the call
Browser,
accordingly.
sports,
in the back
and
of the head
then
like that. I know he gets spun around.
I crop.
Watch right here.
Crop. Make it go
Does he leave his
bigger,
feet,
and
too?
then I do this. I drag it over, and then I read that in a second.
Oh, he's got the...
Any points after I graduate?
Is he getting the temple or the back of the head? It's...
That's the question that dreads all
Dastou is
teenagers.
already engaged with Jake Evans behind
frick,
the net.
dude. Come on,
And
give me
Josh
the
Anderson comes
center
flying in
horizontal.
and
And
catches a piece of
then
Dastou.
crop this. Plans after high
You could
school.
assume
Probably gonna
Dastou's
keep
gonna
streaming.
go down the tunnel for concussion protocol.
Yeah, he was down right away and did not show
Alright,
signs of movement.
It's working.
But
It's
he's up
working. There it is.
on his feet, being escorted off the ice by his teammates.
Ahsoka Tano.
And he's going to walk down.
So what I'm
the
doing
tunnel.
for this part of the stream, I'm getting a random skin every 5 minutes.
So there you go. As I surmised a moment ago, the officials are going to make this a 5-minute.
I love a game with 2
Have another
pistols.
look.
The theme of this game so far is under review. I mean, they've gone under review. It seems like 3 times already at this point.
Yes, we have.
And we don't.
What?
Sometimes we don't see 3 times in a month for penalty calls.
All right, I guess we're going to break. We'll be back here in a moment on Habs Hockey on TSN 690.
Man. These lobbies for Blitz are getting pretty jobless. What are these? I don't mind this skin. This is pretty cool. I should have said every match is a new. Every match is a new skin. I don't add viewers typically, although for the sub games I will, and then that's how it works. Come on. Fortnite. Is that Ryu? That is Ryu. Get over here. Quebec. Running can't save you forever, Ryu. I hope you know that. Bro just locked onto me. Two minutes for charging's weird. Oh, I gotta love how laggy this is. I love how that just froze on a frame, and it's freaking terrific. You too, Nova. Have a great day. If you guys want to see that scoreboard better, I have a bigger stream on my channel, or you can go to my Twitch, because they both show the same thing. Spider-Man! And you're dead. The Spider-Man. Got that Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Is that Beavis from Beavis and Butthead? Or was that Butthead? That was Beavis. Never mind. I just am very unk. If only there's like a low gravity effect to the slap. Low gravity makes everything in Fortnite fun. I still would prefer this. It's mythic, it's going to be stronger. And I barely hit anything with Yoni. Oh. This Canadian's goalie is going crazy right now. I hear a goal horn, so that means lightning scored. Chat, we have a tight hockey game. That's stupid. I'm just not gonna play Blitz right now. And just like that, the Canadians are down. Whoa, why am I lagging? That's weird. That's kind of offsetting a little bit. Yeah, W. Nice win. Paradise Palms. A dead zone. Not a dead zone, but like a scary war zone that is kind of concerning. Montreal better lock the freak in. Yeah, they're just facing a tough opponent. If you want those scores to be bigger, Yev, on your screen, I'm also on Twitch and the other stream on YouTube. They're gonna be covering the whole top of my screen. If it doesn't matter what much you can say on the source one. I should have expected that. People sliding around like they think they're good at the game. What does the poll say in terms of results? Ant-Man? What the heck? I don't remember buying Ant-Man. Was this like 4 or 5 years ago when it was new? Oh, that's cool. I forget the name of this character. Why is this guy just walking menacingly? Oh, he's doing the Star Wars walk. Never mind. I figured it out. I'm gonna need the other game on my screen as well. Keep alt-tabbing. I'm not even close to alt-tab. Let's go. Let's see. Are they saying bolts or habs? Who's playing? Who's at home? I think I have the stuff set up correctly for the seating on my screen. Have I ever watched a hockey game? I've been to a few. Yeah. How did I live that?
60.
I didn't realize it was muted. I just got foiled by the metric system on this commercial. It's a car commercial for gas, and then it was like 17 kilometers per gallon. Shoot the gun, Fortnite! I'm playing builds. Do I like him? OG? I like, Hewitt's gone. What's gone? There's an add-on. I can't see the game. Oh. Wait, ad? I got an ad? Say look like I'm out of sight. Don't make me your
Second
rival.
stanza so far.
Yeah, and again,
Star Wars Eevee. I like Star Wars Eevee.
They're just not getting anything in transition. Sure, they
Waiting
got
for
that
Montreal to
goal
make it to the
callback,
finals
it was
since
off a good
2021.
forecheck, but nonetheless, they are not generating anything.
Yeah.
We're not seeing long sustained.
That was, what, 5 years ago?
moments of offensive zone
That was the
possession. In
COVID
fact,
season,
since the
right?
Olympics, Tampa is second with in terms of offensive zone possession against at 5-on-5.
Here goes Alexander Carrier to center.
Put you in a trance.
All the way into the Lightning zone behind the Tampa Bay net. Good battle here in the corner with Radish and Deneau. The Lightning pick it off and play it out to center ice. Anderson fires it right back in. Round comes for Moser. It's body checked in the corner by Josh Anderson.
Have anything in the world?
Cole's going to play it off the boards.
Or
That goes out of
anything
play
in,
onto the Montreal bench.
And again, Anderson,
in the world or
he's
in a
not
specific
slowing down.
niche?
He's not backing off since that last penalty for charging. He's just going to continue to do the same thing, and especially with 5D here now for Tampa, Destu has not returned to this
Hello,
game so far.
Joinko
They're going to continue.
Bird.
Well,
Did I say that right?
So far, it's really Josh
Anything
Anderson
in the
is
world.
going to continue to
My own Stanley Cup.
down Tampa's D as much as possible. Because if not, for this period,
Did I say that right?
this
There's a
game,
Superman profile picture.
it will stack on all those nicks and bruises.
D-zone face-off win for the Lightning. Ryan McDonough leads the rush to center, and then he plays
All
it
right.
out into the Lightning bench.
About it.
And that's part of the playoffs.
How
right?
about I get
Trying to
some
hit 2 hits in one
gold
particular
loot in
game might not
Fortnite,
affect the guy
so I
today,
can
but
do
then
some
that
damage
third, fourth hit, fifth
to
hit,
this lobby.
that happens in game 2. That's 6, 7. All of a sudden, that's
Where they made one a few
compounds,
years ago.
and all of a sudden,
That's pretty cool.
Maybe mental, maybe a physical fatigue, and
Like
then all of a
3D
sudden,
printed it?
you're pulling
What's this
or you're
Instagram
taking
thing?
a D out of the game.
5 likes. Yeah. That checks out.
Center ice face-off. It's controlled by Montreal, and Carrier shoots it in.
Ah, Finn!
Caulfield to it. Lays it in behind the Lightning net, picked up by Jake
Finn! Haha.
And now here goes Tampa Bay to center ice.
Gotta go for dinner, and mine will be lots of money.
Puck rolls in. Behind the
Amount of
Montreal
wealth.
net.
FNCS is happening,
And
you're
the
just watching
Lightning
it?
able to hold
W.
it in at the Montreal
I was
blue
watching
line.
it
Try
earlier
from
today for the
Cirelli
drops
from
on
long range,
Twitch.
doesn't get through.
I gotta
3 minutes to go in the
sign
second
up some
period.
dude
Lightning
Twitch
on it.
drops.
McDonough in behind the net. Taken away by Suzuki.
Come on.
Now here goes Slavkovsky to center.
I suppose.
Drives into the Tampa Bay zone, and he's planted into the boards by Ryan McDonough. Loose for McDonough.
I forget, who does McDonough play
Slavkovsky
for?
takes a run out of his. He goes back and forth with McDonough, and the Tampa Bay Lightning clear the zone. Now Herbert Jackeye moves it ahead.
That was
Almost
too
an
close for
event the
comfort.
Habs, but it is legal,
And that's where they've
Newhook
got to
plays
be.
it in.
And that's where they've got to be careful, right? Like
That was way
Slavkovsky
too
gets hit,
close.
it's a clean hit. You got to make sure that you don't go out and do something stupid and take a penalty.
Lightning have just iced the puck here, so it's going to go all the way back to their zone. And Slavkovsky seems to be feeling the effects of that hit a bit on the bench.
Yeah, after that hit, it's because Cirelli clips Suzuki a little bit, so some of the guys were riled up on the bench. Then the play goes to the corner, and Slavkovsky doesn't see McDonough coming.
He goes for
Reasons like that
extra
is why I
wide,
don't
but
play
then
Bill.
That guy takes a long pinch and almost gets exposed for doing so, because that could have been an on-man rush going the other way. You've got to harness some of that frustration or the want for retribution.
Lightning win the D-zone face-off. Played all the way down the ice. No icing here. It was tipped on the way there. Hudson feeds it back up the left wing. There's nobody there for the Canadians. Lilleberg is on it for Tampa Bay. Looking for a way out of their zone. Puck is bounced to center. And swept back into the Montreal zone. As they'll come back to center ice. Demidov lunging after it. It'll be chopped away by Moser. Collected by Texie. We got a delayed penalty upcoming here against Tampa Bay.
Connor Geekie went a long way to go after Lane Hudson. Right in
7:30 Eastern. That would be like now, right?
Pestered by Yanni Gord, and Gord's going to touch it. Canadians going to the man advantage with 1:28 in the second period. So Connor Geekie's going off,
high sticking
and
for
the Habs power play is presented by Florida Canada, official partner
Lightning
of the Montreal Canadiens.
You've just been reinserted in the lineup, Connor Geekie. It's only your 7th or 8th shift of the game. You can't go so far out of your way to try to be an impact and end up taking an unnecessary penalty, in this case, a high sticking penalty.
Geekie was just recalled from Syracuse. He's having a great year in the American League. Played 14 regular season games, recorded a goal for Tampa Bay. In the lineup today in place of Oliver Bjorkstrand, who sits out as a healthy scratch. Habs to the power play where they are 0 for 3 so far tonight. They'll set up right off the draw. Far side corner, Chernak trying to shield Cole Caulfield away from the
just
puck.
dropped in before.
Good battle here, but it's held in at the line by Hudson. A bit of a change at one-timer from Demidov is blockered away by Vasilevsky. Demidov to the line for Hudson. Shot, blew that wide of the net. Oh, almost bounced in front. There it is. Demidov with a try kick. Get that one through Sorelli. As the Habs hold it in, but then a pass from Demidov goes all the way back out for Jakub Dobish.
Tremendous work by Caulfield to win a battle against Eric Chernak on the half wall to keep that puck in.
Habs get it set again. 43 seconds to play in the period.
Yeah,
Slavkovsky cross ice. Caulfield up top. Demidov with a try. That hit a body in front again. Slavkovsky now try for Hudson, and a pad save is made by Vasilevsky.
This
Hudson
Lightning goaltender is
down
too
low,
good.
Slavkovsky over to Caulfield. Demidov. Slavkovsky scores! Power play goal for Yuri Slavkovsky. As the
Jack, please
Habs
don't
sling
stand.
it around and cash in late in the second period to tie the game at 2.
Tremendous fake by Demidov at the top. You know you're being pulled as a goalie, been pulled or deceived by such a great pass when the one-timer shot ends up hitting the middle of the net. Again, the Connor Geekie penalty, so unnecessary, so far from the defensive zone, and
what's down here? Search chest for ammo boxes at Dusty Divot. Why is it saying right there when Dusty Divot's right here?
Who had 15 power play goals to lead the Montreal Canadiens in the regular season, has the Habs 1 for 4 tonight. With his first of this year's Stanley Cup playoffs, Demidov and Caulfield draw the assists. Slavkovsky had a pair of goals against Washington last year in 5 games. The Habs bring it back into the Tampa Bay zone. Philip Deneau far side. Time winding down. Anderson down low, and that's going to be all for this first period. Or check that second period in Tampa Bay.
Rio
Through 40, the Habs get back on level ground late.
Condi. Right, Condi. Thanks for understanding.
And lucky for, again, lucky that Connor Geekie took a really, really bad penalty because Montreal up to that point had one shot on net, had nothing going
Where's the last one?
offensively, but give them one too many power plays and they're going to make you pay.
Oh, Darren Radish cashed in on the Josh Anderson minor penalty to make it 2 on Tampa Bay. rather Brandon Hagel would make it
Can
2 on Tampa
I,
Bay
like,
after Radish
foil
tied
this
it at
fight
1.
by
Then
tossing
Juraj
a
Slavkovsky with a power play goal of his
impulse
own
meat at
from
them?
Demidov and Caulfield has us all
Ow.
square at 2 goals apiece through 40 minutes. Second intermission roundtable coming up next on Habs Hockey on TSN 690.
Hi, I'm Dan Robertson, and I'd like to take
I got the quest done. I'm not mad about that.
something I truly believe in. Campbell versus Gallo on TSN 690. Two men that define the word chemistry.
There have been no shots on goal so far.
With their powers combined, it's called Must-Listen Sports Radio.
I guess while this game goes to intermission, we can listen to this. You guys want to listen to the Boston POV or the Buffalo POV? Ah, Triple T. Sabres or Bruins? Broadcast. I'll go with the home team for now. What am I listening to? This is a long intro.
Jeremy Swayman, 9 and 10 in 20 playoff games and banging the drum. Sandra Generette.
Buffalo is such a good, I like Buffalo's, what do they call it? Ritual.
That is just wonderful to see in RJ's house. As Sandra was a bit nervous coming upstairs to visit us earlier, but I think she took it all out on that drum raiser. Oh, she's very good at it. She's probably the only first two-timer to ever pound the drum, so fabulous. Because it's awesome.
I swear, Kim K is probably the sweatiest Fortnite skin I've seen in a long time.
Sabres fans looking to have a smile with this game. Casey Middlestat, you see they're lining up against Alex Tuck. Playoff hockey is back in Buffalo. Sabres with a steal at 7.
Who do you guys think will win the Buffalo game? Buffalo Boston. You think he did?
All the way outside the line as the Sabres try to put some early pressure on here. Darlene bouncing puck at the line. Tuck giving a bump, and now it's a little chip and chase for Arvidsson. Arvidsson against Matthias Samuelsson.
Never mind. Oh.
We can talk about how much more revved up these games get. The Razor, I know the guys have to look at here for the first couple of shifts.
I like this shoes combo with this Peter Parker. Like it matches perfectly. I just need to match my glider.
Andrew Peak put under pressure. Benson on the near wall, trying to make his way into the coverage. But Zadorov gives a play for Doe, trying to turn to the front of the net.
I swear, Kim K is the sweatiest skin I've run into. I know he wasn't sweaty, but I was struggling to get this on him. To get the freaking reticle on him.
This fan base came ready.
What are they chanting?
Deep in the Buffalo corner, played behind the net, it'll come around the near wall. And now Quinn starts it out with a pass to McLeod. He'll gain the line. Drop pass, shot! That's deflected off the glass in the corner. Boston will come back the other way. Fraser Minton, Husnudinov, and Hagen's the rookie. They call him the kids line in Boston. Nobody over the age of 23. Sabres know what that's all about. Is 3 gain the Boston line. McLeod, far circle. Stanley with a shot. And that'll come off the end.
Can I claim the stuff in here yet?
Sabres coming out of the corner.
Bingo.
And Swayman out to make that stop, taking us to the Roswell
Frick, man.
Comprehensive Cancer Center keys to the game.
The first thing here tonight is stay focused, use this crowd, and do not be overwhelmed by it. Second thing, you get off to a good start, settle into your game early, and that is speed. And the third thing, just force Boston to adjust to your game. If you play with speed, get on the rush, and don't let them clog you up in the neutral zone. They will have to make adjustments.
This is the worst kind of person right here.
Fourth line out for the Boston Bruins.
The triple T and the worst back bling of all freaking time.
Face off to the right of Swingman. Down at the face-off circle, and the Bruins will play it towards the left wing boards, and a chase there by Jeannot is for naught, as it's an icing called against Boston.
Well, it's two fourth lines, as you said, Dan, that can play very big roles in this series. Both can play, both are big, they can score. They like getting the pucks in deep at both ends there, and it's going to be physical, so they can play a huge role in the outcome of this series.
John McIsaac and Francis Shaw are the referees. Chris Rooney.
This guy drives weird. Asks the Order, Jones, or the Visitor about working with the Foundation. You better do that then.
Boston out of the corner, able to come up with up there, center ice. Corrali pushed out the puck to the Sabres. Benton started chasing after it. Esposito plays it in behind the net. And both teams will take this opportunity to change. 3 minutes, 10 seconds in. Power at center. Sabres came. Krebs to Thompson. Can't get the middle of the ice.
What do you want? Am I winning? I can't hear you. What? I've won a few times. You confusing child.
And it slides free off to his left, and Krebs will scamper away to center. Krebs working down the far side. On Pete. Sabres play it back to the line.
Sucky freaking.
And it'll be covered up by Jeremy Swayman.
Well, the guy that's going to play a big role in this series is Alex Tuch, and he's already had a couple good shifts out there, but just watch him. Yeah, he's going to come and finish at Arvidsson.
I hate how quiet he talks. He's like halfway across the house, and it's like, speak up, child. Yes, you.
Getting involved physically.
Mr. I run slower than Aaliyah. That's not it. No, it's not. You can't be racist about that, Evan.
Benson, Doan, and Norris out against Boston's top group with a face-off in the Bruins zone. Face-off won by Buffalo back to the line. Good extra effort. And then it's played down below the goal line. Doan in a battle. Bruins will chip it up, but no possession yet. Buffalo will just toss it inside the Bruins line. Quick pressure.
Never restarted. Where's Midas?
Slides it across, and a great stick coming back from the middle of the ice. That time to break it up for the Sabres. That was Norris. It's Buffalo gained the line. Pass to the far circle shot. And that'll come to the near point.
Well, hello, lag spike. Triple T. I don't want to fight Triple T. He's so weird. And every player who enjoys wearing that skin is weirder. Huh?
Trying to get that one to the net. Comes around to the far side where Minton in behind the net with Husnadinov, who will scamper after it. He's met there by Quinn. Tries to work it up the wall.
Is it on a weird zoom back there?
That stays in. Aspero walks in far circle.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead to this weird basement dweller.
Timmins gets his stick tied up with Hagens, the young rookie. And Buffalo will get it out the center.
Like the swines that mod Reddit. Yes. It's become a game where kids don't belong in the game.
Sabres talk a lot this year about puck possession and just getting that puck to the red line, and then the rest of the way if you're in any trouble. Greenway doing that. Just
Who are you even playing?
Play by Malenstein to stay onside there.
Don't delete my save.
To the right side with 13:42 to go in the first. We got a whistle at the line for offside. And the score was
You got a subscriber? I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna email for that.
for the Buffalo Sabres.
Score a hat trick of savings at Outlet Liquor. Buy any wine
I can't hear you.
priced at $13.99 or less and build your own sale. Buy 3 to 5
It's
bottles
just
for
Rudy.
$1 off each one. That's your hat trick. Want a power play? Grab 6 bottles or more and savings jump to $2 off per bottle. Fill a 12-bottle case and save $20.
You're weird.
Mix and match hundreds of brands. Bottle bundle deals only at the place to buy a case. Outlet Liquor, official partner of the Buffalo Sabres.
One team, one goal. To beat cancer together. Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center is proud to celebrate the Buffalo Sabres.
Did the Ducks miss the playoffs? Or am I going nuts? Oh, they're fighting Edmonton.
Their partnership is the official comprehensive cancer care provider of the Buffalo Sabres. Together, they're making a difference beyond the ice, bringing cancer awareness, education, and early detection to local communities. Learn more at Roswell Park.
See, watch this playoff bracket of, what is this, 3 Canadian hockey teams? All lose in the second round.
May 2nd. Advanced wagering's available on May 1st. Be sure to watch, wager, and win at your local OTB or EasyBet.
New shotgun alert.
Online at BataviaBets.com. Visit WesternOTB.com for a location near you. You can also
73 only?
parties at Batavia Downs Gaming. See
Holy, it's like a revamped combat shotgun, but like, not like a win.
You're listening to the Buffalo Sabres Radio Network.
I don't mind these ads for the other states. At least they're entertaining. Oh, I have the weird car. I don't want the weird car. See, I do run from fights.
From there, but highly important to get that first game.
The face-off will dump it in. Play off the far wall. Zaka.
Die, you absolute goon.
Zaka turns and fires, and that one will come out back to the point. Aspero is being aggressive here already in this opening 6.5 for Boston. Here's Taves Thompson, right side, shot, and Swayman got a piece of that one and deflects it up and out of play.
Yeah, able to get that with
his
stick. Swayman was a quick shot coming down the right side. But great pass here by Peyton Krebs.
They're playing the 1738 song in Buffalo.
He just lets the goaltender take the shooter and it goes right off the stick. You can hear it nick the stick here as it takes the shot and deflects out of play. Right off the shaft there. That was labeled far side.
What? Already being hunted? I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. I don't want to get hot. No, wrong vending machine. I can't heal. I can't heal. Can you turn it down, please? Yeah, it's kind of loud. I'm hearing it clearly, and I have almost both headphones on. I don't want the game to be reading through my audio. Wish I got more medkits. Dang, I thought Epic was listening to me.
Step up there to show the threat of a hit by Timmins.
Medkit. Yeah, there's medkit. Epic Games is listening.
Puck for Benson. He's got a habit of sticking with these. Plays it behind the net. Now Doan against Zadorov.
Where did that even come from?
Zadorov comes up with the puck and calmly plays it, but he's going to ice the puck here. And a face-off coming up back in the Boston zone here for the Buffalo Sabres. You can purchase your tickets for tonight's Game 1 50-50 raffle presented by
What is that character? It's a zombie.
third period tonight, featuring a guaranteed $150,000 jackpot. You don't want to miss this one. Go to sabres.com/5050 if you're in New York State. Can hear our voices right now. You can play.
Yeah, that's right. And you don't have to wait till the game time to buy them. You can buy it as soon as today's game's over. You can start buying them for Tuesday's game online. So don't miss out. Get in on it.
Any superhero skin of any fashion is cringe.
It's early in the game, and adrenaline.
We need 15 consistent viewers. Yeah, we're not going to get TTS until there's something more prominent. I'm dying. Imperial Stormtrooper.
Becomes a little more of a factor as the series drags on.
They'll keep in here by Zadorov. He'll play it to the far side. Shot is blocked, and now Quinn with a pass to the Sabres blue line and out. And joins the rush for the return pass. That is kept in nicely at the line and fired wide. Byram down the wall, plays it in behind the net. Quinn centers. Oh, what a chance for Zucker. Right on the doorstep. That's where he's going to live. There's Bowen Byram. Holds the puck at
Same. I had that emo since it came out. I think this. I think we're gonna finish this Lightning Canadiens game.
Tickets. Are you looking for a
As
damage
soon as
insurance
that
broker that
reaches the
specializes in
conclusion,
commercial insurance? There is
I'll
only
transfer
one
it back
name,
over to
SR
the
Insurance. Present in 12 regions
Boston
in
Buffalo.
Quebec, SR Insurance brokers are the perfect advisors for you. With more than 65 years experience, SR Insurance is proud of its team of brokers who stand out for their ability to select the best products for your business. Call 833-370-2704 or visit sr.ca to ask for a quote. You deserve the best broker there is. SR Insurance, official damage insurance partner of the Montreal Canadiens.
Here, we like to keep it fresh because Tim's coffee is brewed fresh every 20 minutes. Whether you're on the go or at your desk, it's always the perfect time for Canada's favorite coffee. Made with 100% premium Arabica.
Does Canada really have a
It's time
favorite
for
coffee?
fresh. It's time for Tim's.
Canadian Hockey is presented by SR
I didn't know
Insurance.
coffee was biased in
The
Canada.
best broker there is. SR Insurance, official damage insurance partner of the Montreal
They won't make coffee skins?
Enjoy the game.
Why? They won't make
Welcome
coffee
back to
skins?
Habs Hockey on TSN 690. We're about 40 seconds away from puck drop. In period number 3, we have
If
ourselves
they can make a skin for an Olympic
between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens.
skill skater,
And John, it's the postseason.
then they
It's the
can
Stanley
make a
Cup
skin
playoffs,
for
but this game is
some
following a script not too dissimilar to what we've seen
Canadians
for the
to play
Habs in
hockey.
the regular season. Outshot, at times outplayed, but they're still right in this game, tied at 2.
Yeah, and again, it's whether it's as I described earlier in the broadcast, the breathers that Dobesh gives
What an
his
alien
team
chest.
so that they could, even if they're being outplayed or outshot or outchanced, he gives them breathers. But then it's also their ability on the power play, even when their power play is maybe not shown the signs of swagger that we've seen throughout this season.
Swagger.
It just needs one
Heard that in a long time.
opportunity, and let's call it the way it is. When McDonough hit Slavkovsky, it seemed to wake up the beast inside of Slavkovsky, and that's a beast that if I'm an opponent against Slavkovsky, I let him sleep. I don't wake him up.
Underway in this third period.
Unless they
We'll
make
see
the
how
characters
much
midgets, they can't
5-on-5
have them
we
on
get.
skates.
Both
Most
these
people
teams have had
won't
4
know
power
if
plays.
they
They
are
scored on one of them. As
not in
Dovich is
gear,
going to
but
get a quick
skates.
stoppage
They
here.
would make them
9
too
seconds
tall
into
and
the third. Habs moving
shorten
from
the
left to
skate.
right, and no Charles-Edward Destu to start this period for Tampa Bay. John, we
Valid.
expect that that's going to mean 5D for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's going to be 5D for the rest of the
This
night.
guy
You
again.
gotta wonder, Montreal continues, or at least tries to ramp up the physicality quotient on
Made the game easier by
the
taking them both
Tampa
at the same
D,
time.
and then you also got to wonder after this
Otherwise,
game,
it would look
does
scuffed.
this move up
Yeah.
Victor
They added
Hedman's
the
timeline
what do they call him?
in his return to play?
Who's the chick that was wearing the skates?
Practice this week. John
In the
Cooper
item
says
shop.
he is nearing a return, but we don't know exactly when that is.
You died in OG? Rip. I shouldn't
Habs
be
win
dropping
the D's on
this.
face-off. Can't
You
clear
know
it
what?
out.
Screw it.
Yanni
Where's
Gore
this
throws
down?
it around the
I
boards
saw
of
it
the
pop up on
Montreal
my
zone.
screen.
As Caden Gooley picks it up, fires it down ice. Rolls right back toward Dobish. And now back to center ice. It'll be a loose puck for Yanni Gourde. Now pass it through. This gets away from Nick Paul. Loose at center again. Paul sweeps into the Montreal zone with the puck on his stick behind the net. Paul cycles it back around the boards. Right side, Darren Radish pinches in off the glass. Down low. Here's Brandon Hagel near side.
I already have a pretty stacked loadout.
Roughhoused a little bit by Caden Gooley as the Habs come ahead to center ice. Lane Hudson will throw it into the Lightning zone. Ryan McDonough steps ahead out to center ice.
Was it a curling character or was it a freaking
as it comes in behind the Montreal net, Mike Matheson will pass it over, and here go the Habs out to center on the breakout. Played in behind the Lightning net. McDonough on it. Suzuki in on the forecheck.
Where's his default?
Carried ahead though to center ice by Tampa Bay.
That's not a default. That's a Coachella skin.
Into the Montreal zone.
It's worse.
And he's rocked along the boards by Alexander Carrier. As it comes back up the wing. Stolen away by Montreal. Out to center they go. Out of the reach of Caulfield. In behind the Lightning net. J.J. Moser with it. They'll throw that out to center. Comes back to the Lightning line. Tampa Bay have it under control as Gates Gonsalves tries to chip it in. They'll go down to the ice with Lane Hudson along the near side boards. Nina Kucherov far side throws a long shot at the net that's turned away by Dobish. And now Ivan Demidov looks for a way out. All the way up to center. Here goes Alexander Texier down the wing and snaps a shot wide. So it comes around for Demidov. He'll fling it down low to Texier. Back for Demidov, and he's stick checked by Braden Point. Lane Hudson back out in front. Texier to the backhand, and Vasilevsky turns it away.
That was almost a goal.
Puck rolled to center as it's played into the Montreal zone. Gonsalves into the forecheck.
Is the guy about to be Lama?
Newhook.
Or is he in the bush?
Now loose in the near corner. Perry and Gooley battle for it. 40-year-old out of Peterborough, Ontario, Corey Perry on the forecheck, forces this around the far side.
I've seen that truck somewhere, the van.
Kirby Dock in the corner with it now, under pressure from Dominic James and Connor Geekie.
Better do these penny twists now.
He'll play that off the boards, not out.
Or so I'll forget about them.
Back over to James, pickpocketed though by Hudson. Now from behind
Where's
the net,
Penny?
Bounced up the far wing all the way out to center, and here goes Texier. Moving in left side. Caught up to by Chernak. Texier goes in behind the net. Trying to shrug off Chernak, gets it to the line for Struble. Across to Jack-Eye. Hits Corey Perry with a shot. Now Doc digging away side of the net. Can't get the puck here. It's covered up by Vasilevsky. As Lilleberg and Doc getting mixed up at the side of the net with 6:14 to go in the third and a 2-2 tie.
A hit, valid take.
Zone
Go for it.
Teams opening up a little bit more here to start this period, and we're seeing a much better connected pace by both teams. Now you got to wonder again: does Tampa clog up that neutral zone, forcing Montreal to dump it a little bit more?
Different rarities.
And does Montreal find a way to exit their zone
of 5
in such
different
a fashion
rarities?
that, you know, beats Tampa to any type of neutral zone forecheck, and then it allows for offensive zone play.
Ice cream sandwiches are the best form of ice cream. Debatable. Based on what kind it is.
His best save of the night thus far. He's only made 8 of them on 10 Montreal shots.
Good question.
Habs win the ozone face-off. Struble over to Jack-Eye on corks a one-timer that hit a body and took a deflection.
Oh, Boston scored. I'll take credit in a second.
Now again, off the far side, quick try. That's stopped by Vasilevsky. Another shot from Jack-Eye, stopped loose in front. Played through the middle and picked off by Tampa Bay as they're trying to spring it down the ice for Kucherov. He's going to be called offside as Jack-Eye takes a bit of a run at Kucherov as the whistle sounds. That is, of course, going to draw a big crowd here along the boards.
Yeah, and for Tampa, they don't have any of their
bigger guys on the ice, so guys like Gonçalves.
Montreal is a really good team this year. Yeah, they're just young.
As Jack-Eye,
It'll be a few years before they're
runs,
actually
but, you know,
like a
is
legit
physical
scary
on
team.
Kucherov a little bit
But
after
they'll
the
get
whistle.
there eventually.
And Tampa's not going to put up with that. But good chance by Montreal. Again, some straight line offense. Load of highs, a lot of traffic, and pounding pucks on net from the point.
That was Kapanen on the ice with Deneau and Bolduc.
The cup is not your guys' this year. Sorry to break it to you, but the West is a lot scarier than
It'll
the
be the
East.
first line on now for Montreal.
Doesn't matter who it is. Anyone in the Central can
Wondered
probably.
how long it would be for the Habs to start mixing things up here if things weren't going their way offensively. So we'll keep a close eye on those line combos.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Tampa will continue
the
to try to
Mammoth
match
would.
up Sorelli's line and or Gord's line up against Suzuki's line.
That's the matchup here as the Habs win the face-off, but the puck squeaks out to center ice. Sorelli, Gensel, and Hagel all on the ice for Tampa Bay. Good hit by Chernak on the near side. As the puck comes in, we got a whistle on the play. Do we have a penalty here?
Yeah.
Looks like Chiarelli's going off for Tampa Bay.
And it looked like Montreal thought they were getting
Dang fish.
Yeah. Good call.
So they call it interference on Sorelli. Brought down Slavkovsky. And the Canadians are going to go to the man advantage for the fifth
Until
time
proven
tonight.
guilty.
It's not a good move by Sorelli by any means, right? Like it's just, if you're not going to get inside position, just keep your feet moving, and it's not, you're not saving a goal, right? So you don't need to reach in here and engage and end up taking such a poor penalty. And these are situations where Tampa could really shoot themselves in the foot and allow Montreal to pull away.
See ya.
Battle off the face-off. Controlled by Lane Hudson at the line. Habs on the power play presented by Florida Canada, official partner of the Montreal Canadiens.
I'm making it away from this player
Up top for
who's
Hudson.
playing very aggressively right now.
Over to Demidov. Hudson again.
Demidov.
Caulfield near side.
Who does Demidov play for?
Down low.
Is that still
front.
Lightning?
Hudson over to the far side, and a one-time try from Demidov doesn't work. It's played out into the Lightning bench. Face-off will remain in Lightning territory.
And I like that from Demidov. Like he's not going to hesitate to absolutely try to pound that puck, and good read by McDonough to get out to block that shot. But that's, you know, the next time that puck's coming to Demidov,
You need to
know
find a
he's probably
green and a
gonna
blue
fake,
item to paint.
climb above the top, and then he's going to find a seam pass, and we're going to probably see a Montreal Canadiens goal
That's
because
a good quest.
he is pulling McDonough so far
They
away
saved the world
from
characters.
the net area or the inner slot that
That's perfect.
silky fake move by Demidov
How many am I
can
to
really
now?
expose Tampa's PK.
Another face-off win for Montreal.
Oh, that's cool. What do
Down
you got
low,
done?
Slavkovsky tried to center. Caulfield's there, but he can't beat Vasilevsky, who hangs on for the whistle with 1:23 left in the man advantage.
And again, Tampa just keeps targeting.
Sorry to hurt
Slavkovsky,
you
but
with the weird
he
diamond
loves
in the
it.
middle of this POI.
You know, speaking of WrestleMania this weekend, he just looks like a guy that every time you whack him, the old school just stare down. Like he wants more. And the more Tampa engages with him, the more they're pulling out that beast-like mode out of Slavkovsky to perform at an elite level.
Another face-off
Where's
win
he
for the
shooting
Habs.
from?
Hudson with a shot. Sails it wide. Off the boards and out through center again it goes as Hudson is all the way back into his own end.
Oh, you're in there.
He goes down. Hagel picks it up. Now Gensel with a shot. That's deflected by Caulfield and wide of the mark. Now loose at center for Tampa Bay.
Trying one last time to get in my game. Good luck with that, 'cause this is my
Just
last match.
kill off some time here by floating it around at center and stepping
Both
through
of
the
these
middle.
guys are
McDonough
sniping at
tried
me.
a shot, but unable to pull the trigger. Lightning did have 6 shorthanded goals in the regular season. As here goes Suzuki through center ice for Montreal. Hands off to Caulfield near side. Habs get it set up. Hudson.
Psychopaths? I have to go
Over to
through them. I'm
Slavkovsky.
just gonna go around. Honestly,
Now
Fortnite,
Demidov,
screw
up
you.
top for Hudson. Near side, Suzuki.
No, don't
Down
actually.
Caulfield in front.
Screw you.
Slavkovsky scores! A second power play goal for Juraj Slavkovsky. Gives Montreal
Montreal
a
takes a
3-2
lead.
with 14:04 to go in the
I'll take
third.
care of that in a second. I gotta get to a safe spot.
Tampa has only themselves to blame right now. It's 2 unnecessary penalties and the fact that they decided to wake up Slafkovsky. They've targeted him late in that second period, and he just said, all right, I'm awake, and I'm going to take over this game. And he's absolutely taken over this game with 2 power play goals back-to-back.
This one comes from right in front of the net. As Caulfield gets the puck where it needs to go, that's going to be his second assist of the game.
5 players remaining in this match, and then we're gonna be
And once
booking
again,
it.
the Canadians are on top, 3-2. As a center ice faceoff is won by Montreal, we are back
Should've
to
just
5
really
on 5
stayed in
after
my
2 for
other
5
POI.
in this game on the man advantage.
These are building like crazy.
Second of the night from Slafkovsky, from Caulfield, and Nick Suzuki, who gets his first point of the 2026 Stanley Cup playoffs. As we got a whistle at center,
For
we have another
56.
penalty here, John.
Cracks his overshield.
Corey Perry's incensed
Not his
about
overshield,
something.
but half of his actual shield. I'm just gonna back up a
Officials
little
are
bit.
having a conference.
And
This Downey's gonna do pretty well for me.
No clue why they would whistle
There's
this
2 over
down.
there.
No
I'm the
idea
third.
either.
Where's
And
this
when
last
they
person
point at
at?
center ice, it looks like they made a mistake, and now they have to make that face off at center ice.
At any rate, we're going to break here. Back in a moment. Habs up 3-2 on Habs.
Let me free. Bro's got fake clan in his name, thinking he's tough. He's gonna leave him be. He's gonna die to Storm. Okay, so I'm getting sandwiched between players. I'm gonna hide here for a minute.
As a result, 13:45 to go in the third. What has been a rather eventful hockey game. We expect all of these games to be such for however many we need in this best of 7.
Yeah, and Tampa, like I mentioned before, I mean, they have only themselves to blame right now in the position that they're in, down by 1, 13:45. They've gone at Montreal in an incorrect
thanks, chat, for
manner
watching.
and drawn, taking
Catch you
poor penalties
on
here
Saturday.
that Montreal's
No, Wednesday.
capitalized on.
If I get lucky, I'll get you on Wednesday.
Tampa
But
Bay
Saturday,
down ice
nonetheless.
into the Canadian zone. J.J. Moser far side. Knocked over by Anderson.
Bye, chat.
Puck heads up at the corner. It's taken away by James. To the line. Perry tosses out.